Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, lovely people. Hello, my friends. Welcome back to the stream. Good to see you. Good to see you. Another day of Conan Exiles today. The plan for today is to do some legendary farming. Siri has not got her Vector Corbin nor her Baltier's Razor yet. And I'm missing my agility build. So I kind of want to respec, but I haven't got anything like super exciting yet to use. Although, yes, we haven't done all the vaults yet and whatnot. So that's the plan, basically. I've been missing like a bit of like Unnamed City and all that palaver, and just like robbing the bosses and whatnot. So that's what we're going to do. Oh, yes, I hope you're all keeping super well. I hope you're keeping cool, warm, dry, whatever it is that you prefer. You know, your preferred comfort levels are all satisfied and your games are operating well. Thank you to the people who joined me on the server last night, because we tested out the camel synchronized swimming situation, and it was honestly, it was the most wholesome thing that's happened to me in weeks. It was wonderful, so thank you for that. I didn't stop laughing the entire time. And if you want to see it, if you're on YouTube, it's like my most recent short, and if you're in Twitch, there's the link. Camel, there you go, exclamation mark camel. But thank you everybody so much for joining me. It was just so ridiculous and so wholesome and lovely, and it was just magical. So thank you guys so much. I really appreciated it. I was like, what the hell am I getting? What am I going to make a short out of this? Like, what is this short going to be? Because is it just going to be me like pissing myself laughing the whole time? But it was absolutely so fun. So yeah, so I have put that on Reddit as well to kind of share it. So if people want to see it and want to kind of vote to keep the camel bug in the game, then they can do. If you don't want to, then you don't have to, but I think it's super funny, and what's not to like, honestly, you know. Yes, if you are confused about what I'm talking about, watch the short. I also made a previous short where I discovered the bug. Well, I say discovered, Kalendros told me about the bug, but for the first time I was discovering it. So there you go. Yes, it's been a busy day, honestly. Couple toes in the air. Oh dear me. It was so wonderful, honestly, and obviously like a bit glitchy as well. You saw the short? Yeah, honestly, Jester, I cut out so much laughing. Like I didn't record the people in case I didn't actually say if I was going to or not, but I didn't record people. But it was just such a freaking riot. It was hilarious. It was wonderful. Anyway, we should do something like that again. If something like that crops up again, we must do something like that again. It was lovely. Yes, let's have a hello, shall we, friendos, and then we'll get into the game and all that palaver. But yeah, I just really want to do like some boss killing, and I want to kind of like get some good stuff so I can respec and do my agility build, because I really just love being very responsive and stuff like that, bouncing around and you know, all that good stuff. There you go. I'm going to start with YouTube chat. Shadow, my dear, good to see you. How's it going? Saint, hello. Zen, hi. Tony, greetings to you. Hope you're doing well. Gata Malato, good evening. Exile, good evening, good evening. Seawalk, hello, hello. How's it going? Captain Obvious. Have I said hello to you? Captain Obvious, hello, hello. Yes, come on, toes in the air. Excellent, excellent. Rex, hello in the chat. Respawn, my dear. Kalandra's got first day on Twitch. Thank you very much, friendo. Hello, hello. Alex, hello, good to see you. Ruff, hi. Venomega, hello, hello. Schreiber, greetings to you. Hope you're doing well. Sergeant, hello. Camel Olympics have been saved. I know it is winning on Reddit. There is actually not on Reddit, on the forum. My short does link to the forum post where there is actually a poll that Funcom put out, which I think is really in good spirits, like good natured of them. So I really do hope they don't fix it. I don't know what they'll do, honestly. Even if we vote overwhelmingly, I don't know if they're going to stick to it or not. But it is a good old laugh, and it's nice to have some frivolity, isn't it? Sometimes, you know. Demonsbane, hello Demonsbane, hello my dear, hope you're doing well. Yes, Takajo, hello, hello. Gata Milan, hello on Twitch as well. Still have 45 minutes of last night's stream to catch up on. You have to watch it on extra fast speed, what can I say? Cheese It, hello, good to see you. Maud, hi, how's it going? Nasco, hello, greetings to you. Fab, hello, hello. Tuxica, hello. Andrea, hello, how's it going? Bruh, hello, I don't know how to roll that R, but bruh. How's it going? Kaya Lim Liu, hello, hello. How's it going? Jokic, hello. Jokic. Is it a tennis player that's Jokic? Is there a tennis player? Wimbledon situation. I used to watch tennis back in the day. Lampard, hello, how's it going? Good evening, milady. Good evening to you too. Oh no, hello. Skrilla, hi, how are you? G'day from Australia. Good morning. I'm really sorry. I'm so out of practice doing Australian accents. I promise I used to be good at it. You know what I mean? I'm also much better if I just launch into it randomly. In my own opinion. Tori, hello. How's it going? Black Ice, hello. Bongoing in the chat. Fab, hi, how are you doing? Shinrin, my dear. Shinrin, I saw you in co-stream before. I didn't say anything. I was like, go towards the obelisk. Go towards the obelisk. It's the north side of Unnamed City. Just go over there. But I didn't say anything. I held back. I was like, I'm not going to backseat. I'm not here to backseat, but it was nice to kind of lurk a bit. I love seeing people playing the game, honestly. It makes me very happy. Viking, hi, how's it going? Nightblood, greetings to you. Missed the all hands on deck alert. Good evening. Hello, Kevin. Hello. Hi, Redeem. Hello. How's it going? How did Freya's quest go? It was all right. Yeah, we finished it. By the way, speaking of companion quests, before the stream, I'm on all the other millions of things I've been doing today before I started streaming, which is why I sound tired. I tried my very best to reset Ue5's quests. I tried everything I could find. I even asked the AI overlords if they had any advice, and shocker, they didn't. So I don't know what to do. I think maybe off stream, I'm just going to freaking just power through his like little questy things, which is just like click here, do this, and I can just clear it and we'll start again. But it's driving me crazy. I can't even skip time, which is bonkers. Apparently, if you change the time on your PC, then it progresses it. Like the game registers it as having progressed. I just don't really want to do that. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, no. So if anybody has worked out how to use like console commands to like either skip quests or reset your quest, because that's what I want to do really with Ue5 is just start again, because I messed up and I just don't want a corrupty Ue5. Do you know what I'm saying? I'd rather he was not around. I don't know. It's frustrating me. Thank you for the opportunity to flip my camel. It was so much fun. It was wonderful, honestly. Yes. Hello, Jester. Hello, my dear. Poll is currently 74 to keep, 26 to remove, 35 to... Yeah, only 35 votes cast, unfortunately. I'd like to see more votes. Make sure you vote, people. Kellon just needs to work to find the next bug. I know. The funny thing is, I think the reason that it's how do I say this? So the bug basically is you go into water on a camel, and if you hold down A or D, your camel will flip onto its back. And I think the reason that people might not have noticed it yet is because if you're pressing W as well, it doesn't happen. But if you're still and you just want to turn, it flips you over. So I assume, because I was like, how has this not been picked up before? Because they haven't heard about it as far as I know. When I put my short out there. So yeah, I don't know, any kind of cool bugs like that, let me know when I make a short. Thank you for the video, Sal. Thank you so much, Alex, I appreciate that. Hello, John. Hello. Hope you're having a great day. I am, my friend, I'm super tired, honestly. I need to stop trying to do so many things before stream, because then stream ends up super late and then I'm like tired when I get started. But I'm very happy to be here. Joddy, greetings to you. Hello. Purple, hi, greetings to you. AP, hi. I saw you in his chat, Shinrin. I saw you in his chat. I saw your little dodo symbol situation. I did. I was like, I wanted to say hi, Shinrin, but I hadn't said anything, so I was like, I'm not going to say anything. I think it's Respawn that used to see me in Asmongold's chat sometimes. When he was streaming Valheim, I was watching and I was like, oh God, please eat some food that's better and you're going to live a lot better, you know. And I was like, but I was chatting then, and Respawn, I think it was Respawn who saw me as well. Not to call you out, Respawn. Yes. Hello from USA, Virginia, East Coast. Hello from Blighty. Yes. I hope it's like nice weather where you are. It's so lovely and cool here this week. Oh, I can't tell you how nice it is, honestly. A bit of sunshine. You don't have to wear like a warm jumper or anything. You don't have to put the heating on, but it's just nice. It's a bit cooler in the evenings. It's kind of perfect, honestly. If we could just keep this, occasional shower would be nice. And then, you know, I mean, outside, obviously. And, you know, a bit of sunshine. Kind of lovely. Don't like that it's real life hours. Yeah. Why don't they do it in game or something? I do think, considering that we have admin commands for everything else, I think we should have admin commands for companions. So if they have disabled the admin commands, so that people don't cheat in single player, well, what about the whole admin panel? What about creative mode? And what about like content creators who just want to like demonstrate stuff, but they don't want to wait 8 hours? You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, come on now. But there are commands in the console. They come up when you sort of type in quest and whatnot. I've tried all of them pretty much, and none of them worked for me. So I don't know what to do, people, but I think I'm just gonna have to actually go through the quest, reset him, and then start again. It's annoying because it was literally like the first stage. We'd only done the first stage, and then I used sorcery. Yes, time zone buddy, there you go. Hello, purple. I can share one, but don't know how to trigger it, sadly. You don't know how to trigger it? Go on, do share away, Venomigam. Videos help me a lot as a Conan beginner. Oh, I'm happy to hear that. The gibbet is in the bazaar, yes. About to quit farming sim, start up Conan and guess it. I did put a post on Reddit this after, about an hour ago or something. Somebody very kindly, I forget who it was, I'm sorry, because I don't want to be rude. Who was it? Somebody very kindly, Raf, hi Raf if you're listening. Raf very kindly shared an image of the price of the gibbet in the bazaar. And I've done a post on Twitter and socials generally. And then I also put one on Reddit talking about it, saying, you know, and I mentioned, we were talking about this the other night. I really like that Cocarnage is kind of, you know, using his voice to kind of speak for the players and say that, you know, the storage chests that we used to be able to get in the battle pass or whatever that are now still available are not a kind of, he thinks they're kind of predatory and that they give people advantages. It's not just cosmetic, it's actually quality of life stuff in the bazaar for purchase. Hello, Respawn, you are here. Hello, my dear. And then I was like, well, what about the gibbet? Because that is really like an advantage. It's not just like a storage quality of life thing. The gibbet is smaller, has a smaller footprint. You have loads of those in a small space. It gives you an advantage. So I have posted about that on Reddit, and the initial response has been kind of negative and kind of disappointing, honestly, because people saying, oh, if you need this to win in PvP, then you know, I mean, I don't play PvP, so I'm just kind of trying to use my voice for like positive things, whatever. Yeah, I think it's an issue. I think anything that doesn't exist in the game, that appears in the shop, that gives people an advantage, should be in the game, like for everybody else, basically. That's my thought on it. So yes. Wait, commands in single player disabled. Not commands in single player Neversoul. Just the commands to progress companion quests don't seem to be working, basically. Just heard that No Rest for the Wicked is releasing 1.0 in October. So excited. Very nice. 760 Chrome coins for the gibbet. It is, yes. It's a clip from another content creator. Can I share it in Discord? No. You can raise a ticket if you want to show it to me. Do a support ticket, Venomega, if you want to. Hello, Belisarius. Hello. Don't touch my gibbet. Yeah, that's it. I mean, I don't want people to lose their gibbets. I want us to keep the gibbet, but just add the functionality to the game. You know, give us something that also has a small footprint. You know, where can I find the poll to keep dancing camels in the game? In the description of the short and in the pinned comment on the short that I posted is the link to the forum post, because it's a forum post that Puncom posted. I agree with that 100%. Due to the size of it, it's also very easy to hide if you ever use it for PvP. I mean, yeah, it's just logical, isn't it? You know, and I think just because we have something, I mean, I'm not asking them to take it away from everybody. I think it's cool. I just think, like, it shouldn't be a pay-to-win thing, personally. That's it. There you go. It scared me. No, console commands absolutely still working. Sure, it's amazing. How do you activate that bug? Walk into the water on a camel and hold down A or D. That's it. Just don't be holding down W at the same time and you'll flip over. New mods list, please. I will like put out a mod list at some point, India. Akash. Got every base raided a day. I got every base raided a day for destroying big plans, gibbet base. Yeah. Indeedy. Clear it and bound him, then start over. I know sometimes when you TP to Siptah with a friend, they can end up standing on top of you and you can run around them standing on top unless they've fixed that. I got my first camel today, new to game, spent the best part of the afternoon waterboarding him. I love it. It's brilliant. Do you know what? I can't see any negative to it, honestly. I mean, if I use my imagination, I could think of a negative, but I'm not going to share it because they might not then keep the bug. And that's it. I'm going to shut up. But I think it's great. I just think it's fun, you know. Hi, Reese. Hello, hello. So, Seawalker, you're saying that you've been able to clear it, unbound him, then start over with Ue5. I think the only thing I can do at this point, having tried every single command I can think of, is to just follow through, like, do all his quests, and then just, like, delete him, basically. That's all I can think of. All right, should we get into it, people? So I just want to farm legendaries today. Kind of simple, kind of cozy. Killing. Murdification stream. Yeppers. Are we in? Are we in? Are we in? We go. I'm loving the pause mod, honestly. Super love it. Anyway, welcome back to Conan Exiles. Here we are at our lovely palace overlooking the summoning place, which is over there. This base has no stairs whatsoever to get to the outside world. You have to teleport in and out of it because it's on a plateau. I decided to not use any stairs at all because I built it at like level 60. So the only way in and out is by transportory stone. I always say teleportory stone. I don't know why. So we've got this here. Now, as of today, thank you to the person in Discord who told me about this. I have added a mod because we've been having some real issues accessing the stones. When I'm trying to get home, I don't know if I can even see it here, but when we're in kind of Siptah, you see these stones are like really kind of intertwined or whatever. It can be quite difficult, certainly with my particular home base when I'm trying to get here, to click on the stone. You've got to click it like, you've got like half a second or less than half a second to click on the right stone. Because they're all kind of like combined together or like so close to each other. So this mod, I will tell you the name of it, which was suggested to me. Thank you so much. Just basically gives us a list. So I think most of the time I can not use it, but because I can just still click on the stones, which is great. Octo's transportory menu, it's called. I love this music. I'm showing it in Twitch chat. I can put it in YouTube chat as well. This is the link to it on Steam if you're interested in it. This is my first time trying it out. I've no idea if it causes any problems or anything, but I did try it a little bit just briefly before stream. And you just hold down E and then you can click interact and then it gives you this list of destinations. So if you're having problems with your transportory stone not letting you click on the right block or rock or whatever, then that does resolve it, which is quite nice. Nifty mod, enjoy mods that give it a watch and like this nice. Yeah, so I believe that they're going to be adding more I believe they're going to be adding kind of, you know, some polish to it at some point, but for now it's just a simple mod that gives you the list instead. Brilliant, love that, fantastic. So that's really the only difference today. I haven't added any more mods to the server as of today, and I will see about adding any more in the future, but I think we're kind of all right for now. We'll see how we get on. So let's grab our friendo, shall we, and let's go to the Unnamed City, do some legendary farming. I'd like to fight world bosses, things like that. I'd like to see if I can get my Bector Corbin, Baltier's Razor, my favourite agility legendaries. Let's give Freya a buff with some Elixir of Might and some cooked pork and some salted pork. This is Freya, who we obtained through her companion quest. I'm using Bethathrall, so she'll help herself to potions. She's got the Momentum Mace, which is just a legendary from world boss chests in dungeons and a couple of caves. Doombringer Enhanced is looking spiffing today. He's going to be carrying my gear. So let me drink Elixir of Might and a salted pork. We'll eat a salted pork. We're not going to drink a salted pork. We'll just dump some of these in here. Freya's going to chew through her potions quite quickly in her food. My weapons are Feroxic War Axe and Feroxic Daggers from the Drowned Vaults, the Carmine Warhammer from the Gremlin and Goblin Vaults. These are poisonous. This is does bleed. I've got my Star Metal Pick. And really just the goal is just to go and kill a bunch of bosses, get a bunch of loot, and profit. So they're both following me. Where are we going to go? So we're going to go to the Unnamed City first. Let's use our map room, which is up here. Are you going to make a noise? This is Felicity. You want to say something, Felicity? No, I'm trying a mod that changes the cat sounds from meow to like different sounds that aren't quite so upsetting to people who actually have cats and go, why is that cat so upset? What is this nonsense? So should we do it? Okay, we're doing this first. We're going to do a quick Mounds of the Dead run first. Hair is lovely. It's beautiful, isn't it? Here we go. Yes, from Here We Go, which is on our server now. Hello, Neff, my dear. How are you doing? Should change your camel's name to Duncan. Oh, that's funny. Goofy. Oh, yes. Cacophony. Yes. That is life. So, yes, indeed. Let's quickly do a quick Leonil check, because we're not. This playthrough does not finish unless we get a Leonil, people. Can I have my Doom friendo? Come on, Doom friendo. Come on, little buddy. Come on. Come on, little Doom. I see you. I know you're not afraid of water. Oh, there you go. Oh dear. Let's get all the truncheons. I just want to do a quick Leonil run. Try and get the named dancer from Mounds of the Dead. So we'll just do a quick run through, and because we have a transporter stone, we can do that quickly now. We can run back home again afterwards, and yeah, just add it to our like rotation before we go to the Unnamed City. There you go. We'll come here a couple of times today, I think. I haven't told you about my transmog today. It's the same as yesterday. It's transmogged with Fashionist. I've got the Kari Overseer mantle, Lemurian braces, sarong, and slippers. That's what she's wearing, and her hair is from Here We Go, which is just gorgeous. Really, really like this mod. I'm just enjoying this like look that I made yesterday for a bit, and then when maybe I'll change it soon. She looks very fancy though, doesn't she? Doom was just building up pressure for flatulent descent. Oh my goodness. Hello, people joining us. Found 2 Leonils. I'm so happy. Found one yesterday just before the show. Oh, nice. If I should say last time, I'm not sure you understood me. The sorting chest. Oh, its chat moved on. Sorting chest. Sorting chest comes with craftable filters. Do you know about them? I see. I don't. No, I don't really. I haven't like looked into it, Venomega. I see that it says about filters. But I'm not super kind of. I think it's just working fine in its simplicity. I just really want to put stuff in the box and then have it put everything away. Feel free to tell me what you think I need to know about it, though. I would love this mod. Every time a cat meows in game, I need to look if my cat is in distress. Hopefully there's something to enhance the cats. Yeah, should I tell you the name of the mod? Let me tell you the name of the mod. Yes. Where is it? Oh. It is called... Bum-ba-da-bum. Dun, dun, dun. I subscribed to a bunch of mods today because I've been trying things out. Cat. Alternate kitty sounds enhanced. Alternate kitty sounds. That's what you're looking for. Yes. Yeah, I'm trying out so many mods at the moment. They're not active on my game right now, but I've been trying a few out. I've been looking for an armor mod, by the way. If you have any kind of suggestions, if there's anything that has slipped my attention, I would love to use Cookie's immersive armor. That's what I've been using for like a couple of years now, and but unfortunately, currently, I think it only works with top custom, which I'm not currently using. I think she's dead already. So and then I was looking through like the armor stuff, and the only thing I could find was spicy stuff, which I'm not really looking for. So if you know of any like armor mods that just give us more armor pieces and stuff like that aren't like intentionally spicy, then please do let me know. There you go. I mean, it doesn't matter if some of the things are spicy because I can just ignore those. But I'm just looking for some more like armor pieces and things. She's so good. Just like a little one tap. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Ba-dum bum ba-dum. Joy of slaying. Just got jump scared by a motorcycle. Could you move out the way for me, please? No, 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 no. Out the way. Out the way. Move. What is he doing? When I click there, I mean go there. Go there. Honestly, it's like trying to walk around with a cat at your feet, constantly going, oh, where are we going? Where are we going? It's like, I'm trying to go over there. What are you doing? Squeaky's like, I can hear you calling me out. Excellent. You got Aaron of Kush at Hunter's View. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Hello, Steel. Hello, my dear. I don't know if the gibbet is in the bazaar. Yes, yes, we were talking about that. Yes. High main adds armor. Is it? Silveron uses enhanced arsenal and armors. I don't want anything to add like weapons necessarily. Hairstyle is the same as yesterday's. It is beautiful though, isn't it? High main. High main. Let me have a quick look at these two people. Workshop, 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 workshop. Oh. So let's go high main. High main's arsenal. Okay. Massive performance-friendly, widely compatible content mod with over 2,000 items, mainly designed to enhance the already existing content within Conan Exiles, as well as offer new avenues for end-game combat. High Main's Arsenal is a solo developed project with thousands upon thousands of hours sunk into over the course of 4 years, and every aspect of the mod has been influenced by the communities. Please enjoy. It's for you. Love that. Recipes, admin spawn items, survival friendly, blah blah blah, yada yada. Armor sets. Several functional armor sets and pieces can be crafted to offer new stat bonuses and effects up to your character. So I just want cosmetics. I don't want anything to change, you know, really anything complex about the game. I don't want anything that adds like, you know, fancy things. I just want armor. It looks very nice though. I'm gonna have to look into this. I will subscribe to it. We'll check it out. What was the other one? Enhanced Arsenal. Arsenal. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. Armors, weapons. Okay. Creator from Exile Armory comes with something new. Yada yada yada. Bum 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 bum. Performance friendly. Shape shifts. Perk runes. Skills. Password chest. Gems. Magic types. Yeah, it's just I just don't want to add anything too big and too complex to my game, because I don't want to kind of I don't want to influence too much, basically. So thank you for the suggestions. Yeah, I just literally just want some armor sets and like that's it. So I believe that Cookies is like Cookie Jar's immersive armor is currently being updated so that it can be used without tot. Because currently it needs to be used with tot, which I'm not using anymore. So we look like she's going to like an evening kind of event, doesn't she? Here she is slaying these Cimmerians. She's like, I'm dressed up for a function. Don't get my dress dirty. That's what she's saying. We got like 2 accursed berserkers yesterday, didn't we? Was it 2? Oh, I love this freaking... This is like my favourite gacha, this cage here. I feel like it's worth visiting mounds every day just to see what we get in the cage. Am I right, people? So cool. Anything interesting here? Okay. What's in the cage? What's in the box? What's in the box? Who are you? If I could get Syra Brennerhet in this cage, this is not going to be Syra Brennerhet. But I think we might farm the heck out of this cage just to get her. Yeah, Hyporian, yeah. She's pretty. Hi, what are you for fighter tier 3? Where are you running, lady? Yeah. Cool. I don't have a use for you. Off you go. You be free, friend. I'm only interested in named people, really. No offense, obviously. At some point, we might put a transportatory stone next to the judge in Siptah so that we can rob the coup de grace. Hi there. Aha. Okay, no names. Oh, Cimmerian Berserker! A Cimmerian Berserker in the wilds! A Cimmerian Berserker in the wilds! Hi, buddy! He's gonna die to poison. Unless she knocks him out really fast. Yeah, we can get him, we can get him. Hi, buddy! I miss you. How have you been doing? Would you stop hitting my Freya, please? I had to put a lot of effort into getting him. There you go. Berserker down. Yay. Yes, he's alive. I was like, wait, is he dead? Let's get the bearer pack from this tier 3. The alchemical base or whatever she's got. It is not interested. Sorry, sir, not interested. So there's also a mod that I haven't tried out yet, which I found today, which gives you variety in the barkeepers and stuff, which I'm going to be trying out. So probably not today. Sorry, sir, I'm not really interested. Let's just take this berserker to our gibbet, to the gibbet. A little like situation. We could take him home. I think we're just going to pop him in the gibbet. It's just as quick. It's quicker actually because I've got crafting speed or taming speed on uber fast. Rhinos are overpowered. I don't like top because it's not single player friendly. It never works without crashing for me. I wasn't having crashes. I was having collision issues, and then I stupidly, and I feel so dumb for it, managed to create a password for like super admin, which is required to create roles that allow you to change the thrall's appearance. Immediately forgot what I'd done, what my password was, and then have just been completely unable to get that forgotten on my computer. So I tried it so many times and it just wound me up. So I was like, okay, I'm done. I'm not, and it does say not compatible with single player or not supported in single player. So I'm like, okay, fine, cool. I'm just going to go back to what I was using before. So I'm waiting for improved quality of life mod, and I don't know what else really. Yeah, that's it really, because Fashionist is wonderful. I love it. So we're getting a bit of a collection of berserkers now, which is nice, which I will probably want to use when we come to do our purges. That's exciting. Okay, so I don't want to run around the whole of Mounds. We did like half of it, and Leonil doesn't spawn further on. So let's just check Leonil spawn down here and up there, and we'll run back down here, and then we're going to go to the Unnamed City. It's a very dingy day, isn't it? Okay, it's a dude. Okay. Let's check up at Stargazer's Crest for Leonil. Left a comment about the filter in Discord. Okay. And uninstalling it did not fix because you missed deleting it file somewhere. I must have Panther. I honestly, like, I mean, I looked up guidance on how to get rid of every single file. I mean, I tried to delete everything to do with mods entirely, not just for that mod. And somehow it remembered that I had a password, and it was asking me for the password instead of asking me to set one. So I don't know what I missed, really. I'm not an expert in these things, so love me an axe, people. So good. Oh, we gotta check another cage. Cage of Wonder. Hi. It's a dude, Nordheimer. Janos! Hi, Janos! And he walked out. He didn't come out like a conveyor belt person. Let me put you as a rescue. I wish... Yeah, I guess they're worried about people abusing it. But I do wish that... I wish that... She's going to get killed now, isn't she? Can I move her down here? Just out of the way. Otherwise, as soon as I come up here, she's going to be in the middle of a big fight. And then possibly get downed. And I don't want her to get the debuff. Who is... If I aggroed a goat, who is... Why do I have the danger music? Bum bum ba da da dum bum 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 ba dum bum ba da da dum bum. Okay, stop following. Follow. This is Janos. He's a Nordheimer. He's great. Always a good fighter. Let me just mark my friendo here. Okay, we'll take him and we'll grab her again. I just want to put him near my transporter stand. Actually, I could just run him back, couldn't I, really? Effectively. I may as well. The wonder of the transporter stone. Password might be locked in your registry. Just don't know what to do. It was very frustrating because I would probably go back to using Tart, and I would be using cookie jars immersive armor again, which then I'd have more like style choices, which makes me very happy. But I was just so frustrated because I can use Tart even without remembering the super admin password, but I won't be able to change my followers' appearance without the super admin password, which is just hugely frustrating, you know. Can be a pain in installing stuff sometimes. Windows wind blows on its own, misses stuff sometimes. I use a third-party app to uninstall nowadays. Those goats can be definitely be going okay. They can be, can't they? Pains in the butt. Right, let's take Janos back. So let's use our mod, shall we, here? Interact. Home. Oh, I've got to be standing directly in the middle. In the centre, I believe. Yay. There you go. This is going to save a lot of frustration. I mean, it's okay, not terrible, but doesn't set my loins on fire either. Hoping Ladies of Evil gets updated to enhance that mod. Trying for a mod for a map system on Siptah. I'll let you know how it goes. What I would like for Siptah... Oh, this is the thing that I notice whenever I go through. I have to hit pause to be able to use my mouse after I go through here. Pop you here, sir. Look at everybody's skin. Everybody's wet because we just teleported from rain. Isn't that interesting? Janos is eyeing me suspiciously here. Okay, let's go back and get Freya. We can do this. Mounds of the Dead. Hey, so nice. Yeah, something I'd like for Siptah is just like double the map locations and map markers, not locations, map markers. I'd also like a mod that automatically marks
Hello there.
Automatically marks the NPC camps and stuff, the points of interest that don't automatically mark on your map. You know what I'm saying? So there are certain like NPC camps, I want them all to be discoveries on the map, personally. Because somebody was asking me the other day, what kind of quality of life changes would you ask for? And absolutely think that Siptah, especially given the fact that we can't, apparently people have told me that the map markers are now, the limit is shared between both maps, which is bonkers, isn't it? Finally saw Delencia, not Valencia, Delencia snow hunter at the mounds, but unfortunately my tool killed her before I realised who she was. Oh no, Tony. That's it. Bum, 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 bum. I need to grab a blanket and go and sleep in my chair if the stream does not end until you get a Neil. That's it, yeah. No, not the stream. I mean the series. That would be funny, wouldn't it? Trolls look like they got baby. Yeah, because it's raining. Yeah. I was playing earlier and noticed that hitboxes and weapon range seemed a bit hit and miss. Has anyone else experienced any issues? Are you using any mods, Panther? I had that problem with Tot. I haven't had any issues since then. Looking at the Tot info, the sudo password is stored in the game DB file. They do have some instructions on how to reset. Do they, Smoke Beards? Would you post that in the Discord for me, please? Because I'm desperate to be able to, like, remove it. I tried, honestly, I was trying for hours to try to get rid of it. So I could just start from scratch. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Octo is trying to find the bug. Oh, right, okay. Opening inventory or menu tabs will work too to get the mouse back. Okay, perfect. I got a Lying Bastard sword off a boss in the Unnamed City. It's very cool. It's basically an axe. That's the lie. Hello, Templar, my dear. How are you? So good to see you. All right, let's see if we can... One more Leonil Rob. We'll grab Freya. Love getting these people from cages, though. Super cool. Squirrel. Indeed. Squirrel, indeed. Hello, Neff, my dear. Look at this bug. When I get on the horse... The camel. My. It's saying that the camel has got 602 health out of 16,000. I get off it and get back on, it fixes it. You seen that? Strange. Squirrels, yes. I love squirrels. Are you going to be able to get through here? What are you going to do? Don't make me break these rocks. This is the problem with the camels. Would you bring it? Listen, just because you've got new swimming skills doesn't mean that you can just be a terrible mount. There you go. There you go. Oh, it does the same with the horse. I think we tried the horse and it didn't happen. What happens with the horse? We tried the horse in the water and it didn't do it. We tried it on the day that Kaya raided and we were showing her. There's a woman there. It could be Leonil. I don't think it is. It could be. It is not. It could be. No, hair's too long. Sorry about that. Just clearing out the place. I feel very nostalgic using this Feroxic axe. You know, it reminds me of using like the festering one all the time. Right, let's go get back our friendo Freya. We'll check the Leonil spawn up here. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, the health bar. Oh, I see. Few mods, cosmetic, no weapon mods or anything else. Just on occasion they get hit. Oh, I see. You should be outside the enemy's weapon hit range. Yeah. Exclamation mark ticket in chat, Ready Player Poet. For, it's a DLC giveaway today. Did I talk about that? Yeah, there is a giveaway in Twitch, and it's a DLC today. And I've listed them. The reason I've put the link at the top is you can see which DLCs are available. I think it's about 5 different ones I've got. Hi there. Thought I'd pop up here and say hello. Ooh, Rhino Head Soup gives you carry capacity. Okay, let's grab Freya. And then get to Mount Unnamed City. I miss it. I haven't done any Unnamed City rounds. Hi, friend. Okay, now Doom and Freya are back. The crew is back together and whatnot. Do. Marvellous. Marvellous. Happy to have more of you playing Conan on my second stream. Ah, bless you. Thank you so much. My pleasure. trying out a mod for a map system. We'll let you know how a map system. So I would like as well something that while we're kind of wish listing here, I would love a fog of war, but not something that I couldn't, only because I want to know where I've been. So I don't necessarily want the fog of war to hide the map, because I kind of want to be able to see stuff, but I would love a fog of war that just shows you where you've been and where you haven't. Now obviously the fact that you get markers tells you if you've been somewhere. Like I know I haven't been to the Sobek cave because I'm looking up here, but I would love a fog of war just so I know kind of where I've been to personally, you know, like a soft fog of war, a gentle fog, a light mist of war or something, you know. That'd be kind of cool. Dun, 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 dun. Hello, Tim. Hello to everybody. So glad there's a large following up people playing these different survival crafting games. I'm so glad that June is coming to Xbox. Yeah, very exciting. You'll be able to play Dune Awakening solo if you want to like Conan. Oh yeah, single player. Yepers. I am going back to Dune at some point. It's like on the cards. I don't know when. But I haven't done like a full playthrough. I obviously played it before it came out. I didn't cover the release, really. Okay. I guess we can just go straight to the Unnamed City, can't we? So let's go home. Let me see if my thing is available. It is not. It's there. It just drives me crazy. Let's use our little like mod situation, which I'm loving. Wishing for a fog of war is actually since beginning to explore Siptah first time recently. Yeah. Let's go tab so we get back our cursor. Okay, very nice. We'll clear our corruption. Oh, just the view from up here is gorgeous, isn't it? So stunning. She's still soaking. And so are they. It's so funny. You weren't in Mounds. That is like, that should not be the case, should it? It shouldn't look like that. We do have a dancer over here so we can clear our corruption when we get over here. I just have to be careful before I jump off roofs that I have enough HP. Because look at that, so much damage for such a short jump. Siri's like, that was quite a long jump, you know, I just broke my ankles. Alright, so to the Unnamed City. For a bit of legendary weapon farming. I've had this before, but I think it just takes a moment in UE5. Every time I think about, do I need to put some torches? Because these should be showing up markers on the map. Is this because it hasn't loaded yet? So in UE4, the Legacy edition of the game, there we go. What is going on? And UE4, okay, there it is. It's just not working all the time. Sometimes these beams wouldn't show up. And so people would put a radium gem torch with the correct, with a dye, making the beam the right colour. Isn't that weird? But we didn't have this where they would show up sometimes. Is it my reticle being in the wrong position? Isn't that weird? Look at it. This is one we're going to. That's weird, isn't it? I don't know what's causing that. Well, we know it's this one anyway. Weird, isn't it? Oh. Debating replacing my spear thralls impaler with a lifeblood spear. Got a 3-skull dragon in the Unnamed City from the Red Mother. Yeah, I don't never use that one. Right, I don't know if we've even fought every boss here. Maybe presumably we have done. Does she still have a truncheon? I think she does, doesn't she?
Temple_K88 just shared 100.
I'll give you a weapon in a minute, Freya. Let me just deal with these people. Templar, thank you for the bits, lovely. Thank you, thank you. Freya, could you just take a break for a second while I deal with these people? There we go. Let me give you a weapon back. Marvellous. Perfect. We could treat ourselves to some purple lotus flowers for our little buddy here. There you go. Special treat for you. He's like, oh, chomp, chomp, chomp. My favourite. I love it. Excellent. Could do with maybe some more heals. Wait, did we give him to you to carry him? Yeah. Bum, bum, bum. I always get Back to the Future music stuck in my head when you come here. Alright, so let's fight some bosses, get some legendaries. Could the thralls placed mid-map be interfering with the animation? Maybe, Reese, I don't know. Ba-da-dum. I like the idea of solo player in both June and Conan, but it's also nice to have people joining and play with you and making an exciting experience. Yeah, I think both is good, isn't it? It's nice to have the like options and whatnot. I think it's nice, like I think the only reason to play on a server is there are people there. Because the experience otherwise is generally worse, right? Especially now, you know, where there's ping issues, teleporting enemies and stuff like that. The fact that there are other people, you can use their transportatory stones, you can use their map rooms, you can get help from people, you can ask advice and stuff like that, make friends, you know. I think that's lovely, you know. Otherwise, if you just want the game to run as well as possible and have, like, be able to build anywhere you want, you know, fill up the entire map with buildings if you want to, whatever you want to do, be as selfish as you like. What is wrong with him? And single player is better because you get 0 latency. Is he... What is going on with him? He just got stunned, didn't he? He was stunned by Freya's beauty after I transmogged her a bit. Ba-da-dum. I need to collect hardened steel. I guess we'll take steel as well. That is a skeleton boss. The skeleton bosses are numerous in the Unnamed City. They all share a loot table with each other, so it doesn't matter which skeleton boss you kill, they all have the same loot table. And they have some good loot, things like the Sword of Crom, which is not quite so exciting anymore, Festering 1 Axe, War Dancer's chest piece, which is a strength buffing... Is it these guys? It is, isn't it? What else do they drop? These gassed axes, gassed swords. I didn't show you. This is decent, really. It's not a bad thing, is it? I usually, if I'm going to use that, I prefer it to like be a transmog, a weapon skin situation. They're also really nice for... I'll show you it, actually. They're nice for display. It's cool, kind of like transparent look about it. It's kind of awesome. This is a bug, by the way, with Unlock Plus. If whatever was in this place before it, because those were crafted by an edgesmith, anything that I place in this slot afterwards looks like it was crafted by an edgesmith, but it wasn't, obviously, because it's a legendary. In case you go, what's going on there? That's what it is. Just a little bug. Can you show how one of the fragment of power chests look like if you come across one in your unfriending? Yes, I can. Of course I can. Really old PC, so stick to single player. Don't want to be in single figure frame numbers every time I get near the paper spaces. Yeah. Yep. Hello, Snowy. Shame the gas weapons are always falling a little behind on the damage. Yeah, not too bad now though. Looks pretty good now. You know, you put a master weapon thing on it and it's perfectly good. They were always really just something that I liked the look of and didn't really use previously, so It's just, you know, when there's something to compete with, it's great, like, early on, and then it becomes kind of redundant, doesn't it? This is the Brute. The Brute has his own loot table. He drops the Helm of the Brute, which is a strength buffing helmet with, like, a ponytail situation. Gauntlets to the Brute, which buff stamina, medium armor. He drops the Predatory Blade, which is very, very good. One-handed, strength-based sword. Light attack only. Anything that says Predatory, just use light attacks only. Look how quickly we're destroying things. There you go. We've got Helm of the Brute. This is one of my favourite things to get from him. It gives you 6 weapon damage, 143 armor value, medium armor and whatever. I'll show you what it looks like. Let me do this. This is what I love about fashionists, honestly. I can just quickly show you stuff without, like, creating a new look or whatever. It's not the prettiest looking thing. It looks a bit like reptilian armor or the stuff from the Sobek cave. So not super nice. You can dye it, though. You can dye it white and stuff like that, or whatever you want to do. There you go. You see, now it looks like, for a second, it looked like I crafted it with a shield right, but I did not. We'll take the Fragment of Power. So you can get Fragments of Power from all the bosses in the Unnamed City will drop a legendary item. There are a couple of exceptions. There's a green dragon that doesn't drop anything except for, like, a hardened steel weapon, but it doesn't give you any loot. And you won't get a skeleton key from it either. So green dragon doesn't. There's a specific red dragon that's roaming about, not the Red Mother. That also doesn't have any loot. And then there is a... Oh, my disc is nearly full.
Miloris just subscribed for 21 months.
Bunny.
Excessively watching the stream lead to me saying to my partner, just going to rob to the shop for some eggs.
I love that so much. I love it. We must all rob, people. My disc is nearly full. Let me just delete something so it doesn't stop partway through. Oh, I missed my agility build. Bum ba dum bum. Bum ba dum. Do 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 do. Dun, 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 dun. Yep. I need to record the streams in case I need something from it, but then I also need to remember to delete them. What was I saying? Yes, so every boss in the Unnamed City, with a couple of exceptions, drops either a legendary weapon or a legendary piece of armor every single time. There used to be a chance of them dropping it. Now it's every single time. So the loot is much better. The loot chances are much better. So there's the green dragon who doesn't drop anything, is an exception. There's a roaming red dragon that is an exception. There's a red dragon that does drop stuff. I'll show you who that is, the Red Mother. There's a snake in the Citadel of the Triumvirate, who is just a world boss, and if you harvest them, you'll give you a skeleton key. But other than that, every boss that you find here in the Unnamed City will give you a legendary piece of armor or weapon every single time, plus a Fragment of Power. I'll show you what you can do with Fragments of Power afterwards. It's me. Hello, hello. And also, like, just bits and bobs of good loot. You get these Grandmaster repair kits, armor or weapon repair kit. They'll drop one every single time. That's very, very handy early on in the game when you're looting a lot of stuff and the stuff that you're looting is not repairable by you because you haven't reached the level yet. Yeah, good loot, basically. Bunny, thank you so much for the 21 months, my friend. Thank you, thank you. I love that Rorb is now getting into the vernacular. That's great. How do you make your thrall so tanky? This is a Freya, specifically. Does anyone know if the momentum drops in the Unnamed City? It does not. The momentum drops in legendary chests. Is available in legendary chests. Been unconsciously calling my camel Doomfreddo. I love that so much. That's adorable. Yeah, this is Freya. She was added in the Age of Heroes. And she's a companion. So there are 2 companions. There's Lufe and Freya. And you have to kind of... She doesn't look quite this banging, by the way. I upgraded her a little bit with a mod. Fashionist. You go to... Some of you will know this. I'm just kind of going through the motions. Here you go. You go to Freya's hovel up here in G9. Speak to her and you start the quest. Follow the quest line. And eventually you will get this companion. And she'll get different perks depending on what you do in the quests, basically. So we've got Carnage, which means she'll apply bleed with every hit to an enemy. Savage Swings, her attacks cannot be blocked by enemies. And then she will... This one increases her armor pen, knocked loose. Yes, there you go. So she's wearing also very, very heavy armor. She's got 1462 armor value. She's wearing 2 pieces of the perfected heavy armor that you can craft from doing all the armor journeys in the journey steps situation. She's also wearing Redeemed Legion helmet and chest piece. You get the recipe for Silent Legion stuff from doing the Black Keep. She's wearing medium gauntlets because which is also Silent Legion medium gauntlets, which I choose instead of I choose damage over armor here because she gets 8 strength weapon damage. So she does a huge amount of damage because of that. I haven't put a bulk plating on it yet, actually. I will do that. We learned the recipe for bulk plating from the Warmaker Sanctuary yesterday, and I need to start crafting master weapon fittings. Actually, I could put one on her weapon so she'd do more damage. But she's also using the momentum mace, which you get from just legendary chests. So farm world bosses get the keys from their corpses, and then you can open chests in dungeons, and there's a couple of caves where you can get those. But that's why she's so good. It's because she's a companion. She's like supposed to be really good. But also I've buffed her. Oh, she's also buffed with... She's triple buffed with cooked pork rinds, which if you transfer it in, she'll help herself. She'll get a 25% strength weapon damage buff from that. Salted pork, which you'll have to right click on to get her to eat it, which will give her a 15% strength weapon damage buff. She's also had an elixir of might, which I've got currently in my camel inventory, I think, which is a elixir potion buff, and that will also give her a 15% strength weapon damage buff. So I'm like buffed her up a lot, basically. She looks like she's just wearing this veneer medium armor, but it's transmogged using fashionist. There you go. All the information. Freya's second perk, the one at the forge, seems pretty much impossible to get to go to the other way. She basically has no chance of losing that fight. Yes. What does that one give you, Sam? I feel like I wanted her to get to win that fight. I don't remember what the choices are. So what did I get again? Hold on. So we got... Attacks can no longer be blocked. Dun, 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 dun. Let me see. Defeat the enemies. If you win, she gains savage swings, unblockable attacks. Otherwise, she gains unrelenting invulnerability at 30% health. So yeah, so if you want her to be invulnerable when her health gets down to 30%, then you have to lose the fight, I guess. Yeah, I don't know how you would lose that, actually. Because actually, yeah, did we get involved? I guess the way to lose the fight would be to get her health down beforehand. Have your friend on... Put your friend on flee so that your follower isn't attacking. Take her health down before the fight, and then she'd lose it. That's how I would do it if I wanted her to lose. Which is pretty brutal. Bum, 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 bum. Invulnerability sounds pretty nifty. It does sound nifty, but and I suppose she does get down to 30%, but I'd rather have a buff that she could benefit from kind of all the time. Would you, Siri, you've done this thousands of times. Siri, thank you very much. There is a fragment of power that spawns here periodically throughout the day. There are, across the Unnamed City, there are these fragments of power. Not only do you get them from fighting bosses, but there are some you can just loot from, pick up from little spawn places. I'll show you what they look like. I don't climb around the whole Unnamed City farming those fragments of power. Some people do. You will get corrupted. You might want to have a dancer with you, or some cleansing brews, or some hearts of a hero, or something to clear your corruption as you go around. You can climb around, but I only get the ones that are on my kind of regular path. That's the red mother. We're about to fight her. Shall I solo her? I think I will, because I want to use my Phyroxic daggers. But I'll show you what they look like, so we might stumble across one of those fragments on our journey. So I'm going to solo her because it's fun, and pretty much no other reason. Now, I have a bunch of sigils active. I don't want to lose my sigils. If I die, I'll lose like a third of these sigils. Like a third will be dropped, and I'll be able to pick them up for my body. A third I will lose completely, and a third will be retained, if I remember correctly. So I don't want to die to this lady. Hi. Roll into the fire under the chest. Okay. Now this is much better when I'm using an agility build. At least I've got some good weapons. This is always a test of how tired I am. So without any agility points apart from like the first perk, I'm really relying on that bleed and poison doing the damage. Anytime I'm quiet is when I'm focusing sometimes, people. Nearly too early then. Hey, not one hit. Not one hit, people. Not one hit. Woohoo! Oh, the focus, people. Holy potatoes. Whew. Okay, the Red Mother has really, really good loot table. We got the Reach the Red Mother, which is a really, really good bow. Very, 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 very good bow. Yay! Tree drops, cooked leather, brimstone, dragon bones, dragon horns. Keep those for armor. Volatile glands, you can use those to make explosives. Ooh, I haven't done like a completely no hit for a minute, but hey. Way to go. Thank you, lovely. Whew. Big Bad Dragon loses in solo X. I know. Yeah, so I definitely think we have like a stamina advantage with these sigils. I can really feel the difference. That was kind of cool. Let's get our friendos back. Now my sigils will cleanse my corruption periodically. But we're going to get something to help us clear our corruption in a second as well. Reach the Red Mother. I love this bow. 34 damage, 9% armor pen. We're going to put a master weapon fitting on that before we use it. It is an agility bow, like most bows are agility bows. Bessie's bow we're currently using at the moment has this power draw benefit perk, which means it's a strength weapon. So it's going to take my points from strength. So I'll do more damage. So it's a good bow to use if you're running a strength build, but you want to use a bow as well. So yes, we're going to periodically cleanse our corruption, but there's a mini boss up here who we can kill to get Heart of a Hero, and when we eat that, we'll lose all of our corruption. And there's multiples of these mini bosses dotted around the Unnamed City that you can kill and consume the hearts. The hearts last for 40 minutes. So usually if I'm just doing like one run around the Unnamed City, I'll probably consume it once I get to a certain point. I'll show you, and then I'll clear my corruption as I'm leaving. If you're going to go round and around the Unnamed City farming the bosses, which is not a bad thing to do, then you can just kind of pick up a heart from these bosses as you go. There you go. The Red Mother boss, by the way, the dragon that we just killed. So she drops the Reach the Red Mother, which is a really, really good bow. She drops the Dragon Scale Helm, which is my favourite piece of legendary armour. That gives you a huge amount of cold protection and a huge amount of heat protection. The only thing about that is, for me, in the past, I used to rely upon that to use that for going to the volcano, going to the coldest places on the map. I would just wear my usual armour, and then I would equip that, and I would be able to cope with the very, very coldest temperatures. When we tested it at the end of UE4, in the Legacy Edition of the game on my last playthrough, it didn't give me the same amount of protection from cold that it did before. So do be aware of that, because I always bang on about the Dragon Scale Helm being all you need. You might need something else, like, say, Godbreaker boots, or a Soul Spear shield, or some spicy food or something to kind of help you not take damage from the cold. Just be aware of that. But I love the Dragon Scale Helm. What else she dropped? God Eye, which is a strength buffing eye patch. She drops the Life Flood Spear, which I don't really care too much for, but that is a health regenerating spear. Not the orb people. Excuse me, orb guy. He looks very nice in Unreal Engine 5 though, doesn't he? Look at his shiny armor. These guys are agility thralls. You can thrall them. They have points in agility. They used to be like incredible. At one point they had their turn to be like the best fighters in the game, but they're just like, okay. Definitely worth getting if you want them. If you want some archers, not a bad choice, but I don't find them super exciting. Ooh, now I've got like a full set of this Stygian stuff. I got the skirt of someone the other day. Look at that, 2 pieces of a Silent Legion. That's a nice bit of loot. Yeah, if you get this like early on, you are laughing. Like, look at that armor value. 385 for the chest piece, 110 for the shoes, carry capacity in this, and 3 strength weapon damage there. We'll take that. There's the Heart of a Hero we want. Lasting Feast is a great drop as well, because this gives you carry capacity, and it also lasts for 6 hours in your inventory, and that means that the first one will last for 6 hours, then the rest of them, then the timer for each of the others will start ticking on as you kind of progress. I'm not going to take that now because I've got Redeemed Legion at this point, because we did the Black Keep dungeon. But yeah, like, super good. Where are my followers? Did I not pick them up again? Chat, I was too busy yapping. Chat. Chat. Who was supposed to remind me about my horse? What about the horse? You see, this is the problem now. The horse reminder is now used as just like a meme thing for like everything, instead of being what it's supposed to be, which is, hey Anna, you forgot your mount. Right, people? Hey, people? People? Theory's thirsty, she's thirsty, yes. How is your character built? These are my stats. 3 perks in strength, max vitality with glutton for punishment, first perk in agility, 3 perks in grit, first perk in expertise. Got a 4-day cooldown. Oh, shining poops, it does. I totally forgot about. Okay, I'm still gonna blame you because it yes. Okay, no, it is my fault. I can't find a way to blame you. All right, fine. Whatever. I built like an hourglass. She's so Aquilonian females is this body shape. Please don't jump scare me. I don't think it does like a huge difference, generally speaking, but what it does is this kind of like bum thigh kind of hip situation at the back is like really beautiful and like nicely done. Because I can't use improved quality of life mod yet, this is like the this is what we're going with at the moment, and it's Aquilonian females. We talked about putting it on the server, and I'm intentionally not doing it because there are some armors that come with it that override your nudity settings, and I don't want to do that to people. I think if you're running around the map, you should be able to be safe to know if you don't particularly want to have nudity turned on, which I don't generally because I'm streaming. You need to be able to have confidence that, you know, people aren't going to be there with the norks out. Do you know what I'm saying? I just said that word on stream. Let's move on, shall we, people? Anyway. So yes, there's like reasons why I was like, yeah, that's not really appropriate for the server. Otherwise, the other thing is it does impose this body shape, which is obviously a tiny change from the base body. You might not notice it. But there's also some other things that it changes that I'm like, I don't necessarily want to impose that upon people. There you go. Anyway. Fist is around, yeah. That's really nice, yeah. You forgot your mount and follower, thank you very much. If I read chat, YouTube chat, I would have known. You forgot your mount. Oh dear. Do I play Soul Mask? I have done. I played it before it came out. And then I've played it a few times. I do have a playlist on the YouTube channel. Norks, yeah. Oh dear. There we go. I clicked off the video on my phone and came back. Now it's synced up. Oh, nice. You're having problems. Do you know what though? If you think I'm ignoring you, YouTube chat, one I did have like my chat combined, which is now broken for some reason. I can't get it to be like work again. And then the second thing is sometimes like YouTube chat's just like not moving, so I forget to look. Sorry about that, people. Not trying to ignore you. Oh, I clicked off. What was the issue? I was watching YouTube on TV, chatting on YouTube on my phone. The screen is different on my home on my phone, and then Unnamed City on TV. Really? You got the Helmet Brute yesterday. Nice. Killed the Red Mother yesterday for the first time since Ue5. Got Fangs the Red Mother. Fangs the Red Mother, yes. Throwing axes as well. Yes. She likes Twitch better. Shut up. Don't be ridiculous. I hate these ridiculous comments. Come on now. I don't have like any opinion. Like, you know. I don't care for the platforms. I like my community, you know. My YouTube channel is a lot bigger than my Twitch channel these days. So, you know, it's very hard to know. People always say to you, like companies and stuff, say, what's your main platform? And I think about like Twitch being my main platform, but my YouTube platform is like kind of double now, is it? Would you say maybe not double actually, but it's like grown a lot more. She is destroying enemies, isn't she? She's so good. Mind you, the momentum is not hurting that at all. The armor pen she's got from that perk is probably helping. Ooh, I love this one. This is the commander's helmet. So if you're going to use a gas protection mask or a sandstorm breathing mask, that's the nicest looking in my opinion. It goes with the Aquilonian armor. Let's do this. There's an Aquilonian. Look at this gorgeous color. It's so beautiful. The armor that my followers are using as they walk around my base, they're wearing this Aquilonian set, which is not a DLC. It's just a base game. And this is this is a helmet that looks exactly the same. It's the commander's helmet. And it's a legendary, but it looks like the Aquilonian set, basically. But it gives you gas protection, sandstorm protection, all that stuff. And it's my favourite. You can put a weight reduction kit on it. Look, it's so heavy, mind you. You can put a weight reduction kit on it and carry it around if you're going to go to, like, Shattered Spring, things like that. To get some brimstone, that kind of situation. Come here, Doom Friendo. So I love that. Do. Never enough space for all this stuff, is there? Right, onwards. Oh, we did loot the guy and everything, didn't we? Yes. I'm not worried about picking up repair kits anymore. Sweet. Bum, 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 bum. So there's a boot over here, one of these like spokes coming out of this section of this part of the wall, I guess. Over here in this one there is a repair kit, which I'm just going to show you because it's good to know early game where you can pick up these repair kits. If you're going to be looting Silent Legion armor or Cimmerian steel armor, you're going to need to use good repair kits. So you can repair it enough that you can put an armor reduction kit on it. So I'll show you where this is because it's very, very handy early game. When I get to this stage of the game, I'm not interested in repair kits because everything that I'm wearing is better when I craft it, especially because I've got a shield right armor. Treasure item looks very nice if placed down. It is very nice, isn't it? They don't really have a lot of value though, unfortunately. But yeah, it is very nice, to be honest. So here we go. We're in this, what I call this boot here. You can see there's a repair kit. I'm going to hit the flee button so she just moves out the way so I can keep an eye on her. She might get trapped between people. Doombringer's flee command does not work as far as I know. It didn't in Legacy. I don't think it's been improved. She was stuck there for a moment. Okay. Nice. So there you go. If you want to get another repair kit, you could get one there. Well, 60, but I can't unlock all the knowledge. Is that normal? Yes, it is normal. I will show you how to do that. We're in the right place for that bird. What you need are fragments of power. You can either just consume the fragments of power, which, by the way, I don't know if anybody knows, but they did update it, so you don't have to be level 60 to consume fragments anymore. You used to have to be level 60. But when you pick up fragments of power, you see my knowledge points. I've got 32... I've got 32 knowledge points. If I eat a fragment, I right-click on it, I've gone up to 42 knowledge points. When you go to the Library of Esoteric Artifacts, which I'm going to show you, you can learn a tablet of power. You can craft that with fragments, and then when you consume that, I think you get like 60 freak points for that. So that's the way, if you want to learn every single knowledge item in the game, then that's the way to do it, basically. Now, this is the green dragon who has no loot table. We're going to kill it because we're doing a full playthrough here. But I'll show you, unless they've changed it, which would be very cool. This is somebody that I usually just don't bother fighting. If you want people always say to me, yes, but you do get the green dragon trophy, like head, to make a trophy to hang on your building. So if you want that, then by all means, fight it. You obviously also get leather, you get dragon bones, dragon horns, things like that. It doesn't breathe fire, so I don't think you get volatile glands from this one. But it drops the stuff that a world boss would drop, as in it drops like a hardened steel weapon and bits and bobs, but it doesn't drop a skeleton key, doesn't have a loot table. So I find it to be kind of pointless when I'm just farming legendaries and stuff. So I just skip it. It doesn't feel like a useful waste, a good use of my time. So you can't see it right now, but obviously that poison and that bleed is doing a lot of tick damage to this boss. She's currently sundering it, which is reducing its armor as well. And she's just doing a lot of damage as well. Okay, so you can see it drops a hardened steel sword, which has a variable debuff that it applies to the enemy. This is what I'm talking about, like world boss loot, but world bosses you would also get a skeleton key. Okay, it does drop volatile glands, there you go, even though it doesn't breathe fire, which is interesting. So they leather, volatile glands, dragon bones, brimstone, bits and bobs. Did we get the head? Yeah, we also got the dragon head as well. So if you want to put that on your wall, you can do. Bum ba da bum 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 bum. Now, the reason I run through here normally is because a little fragment of power in a little teeny tiny box, a relic fragment or whatever, will spawn here occasionally during a server's like uptime. So it does vary periodically throughout the server's kind of day, and including single player. If I come back here later on, it might be there. So there you go. So you can just pick those up. So usually I just swing past here just to check if the fragment's there, and I run past to like the first initial kind of hill or whatever. Doom bringer fleas from no one I know, except fleas. Get the tablet, gives 60 instead of 50, just eat the 5. Yeah, there you go. Gives 60 instead of just eating the 5. There you go. I noticed that earlier in Nice Quality of Life, not needing to be 60. It is definitely, I think, yeah, definitely. Because if you can get the fragments, then I think you earn them, don't you, really? Need to nerf the number of armor paddings in loot. I literally have hundreds of each sitting in my armor bench. I think I crafted 1 or 2 basic paddings very early game to progress the journey. Haven't crafted a single one since. I agree with you, Sam. I don't know what they're thinking, honestly. I don't know if they're just trying to appeal to like a wider audience by not... But I feel like they really do make it feel less like a survival game with what they've done. You know? I love getting loot. You know, I think it's cool, but I kind of want to earn it. And I think they give too many paddings away. Like, it used to be an important part of the game to go to like the savannah or something, or find elephants, so you get elephant hide and things like that. I don't have to farm elephants at all now. You know what I mean? Yeah, Freya flea, do bring a flea, FLEA, yes. Not great for fighting a dragon. Exactly. So I would like it if that green dragon and then the other red dragon who's roaming, not the red mother that we fought before, I would like it if they dropped like a skeleton key, or just give them a loot table. Maybe give them Siptah like loot. That'd be kind of cool. Don't know how you guys feel about that, but I would like that. So we've just climbed up here. There is a boss up here that quite a lot of people don't know about, like who don't watch content and stuff like that, because I didn't know for ages. But this is where the spawning pools is. The red mother's under here. If you climb up here, there's a boss. There's a couple of skeletons, and there's one of the bosses. This is just another skeleton boss. Again, they all share the same loot table. Hi, sir. Hi there. I don't want to fight him by the edge because, you know, gravity is a thing. He's just going to ignore us entirely. And he just does his own attacks without being in any way staggered whatsoever. There's no reaction or anything. It's wild. She's absolutely deleting him, isn't she? I need to use Fashionist to change her voice so she doesn't have this like screamer voice. Go. And we got the corrupted axe. So this will corrupt enemies. It won't do anything to you. It's only really, the corruption is only really useful in like PvP situations. Otherwise, this is good. 64 damage, no arm pen. Good axe if you don't have any other better axes. Yeah, we might take the head. I do want to make some golems at some point. I really hope they fix this UI problem. I don't know why they've changed this, so it gives you this like partial space here. I hate it. I think it's too big. I don't know if there's a way to change it. And equally, when I'm trying to when I'm harvesting a corpse, this box is way too big. Does anyone know how to make that smaller? Wait, I've got to stay here to harvest. But it means like it's very hard to see like if I've got my skeleton key from like world bosses and stuff. So it's a bit of a pain in the butt. Now we're going to drop back down again. Bum bum bum. Do 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 do. We're walking. Freya's back must be killing having to carry you so much. I know. This is Sparta, yes. Revenge on Living Mountain for killing Anna the Reaver and Dina Master Huntress. Nice. You can grab a reduced loot mod. That's true. That's true. Yes. Game needs a rebalance. Yeah. There's like 17 of those boxes hiding around there. There's for fragments. Yeah. 14-hour respawn for the fragments of power. Is it 14 hours? Is that specific? Is it? Hello, Scott. Hello. Finally catching a live stream. Got off golf course early enough. Nice. Couldn't just not pick up armor paddings actually considered for my UE5 world, but it's very hard not to. It is very hard not to pick them up. So I tend to just pick up the heavy ones and then leave the rest. But then we did need medium padding for the Silent Legion gloves. Didn't know about that guy, but the spawning pools, there you go, you see. Been playing since early access, but I don't even know half the game. Yeah, Back to the Future, I'm used to Indiana Jones. Yeah, it just reminds me of this particular piece of music in here. It just reminds me of Back to the Future. There you go. Humming is just part of the thing, I'm afraid. Padding scrappable. I don't think so. I mean, can you dismantle it? I've never tried. Has anyone ever tried? I'm sure the loot goblins amongst us will know. So in here we've got a world boss. This will not drop a legendary piece of armor or weaponry, nor will it drop a fragment, although there's a fragment that can spawn next to it. But it does drop a skeleton key. It's just a normal world boss. So cool in here now. You do get corrupted in here. Which is one of the reasons why I generally don't eat the heart of a hero till after this point. It's actually after the bat I like to eat the heart of a hero. Bum, bum, bum. Da, 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 dum. What is that collision? I was taking damage then. It was striking nowhere near me. Nice. So yeah, world boss. It drops one of these hardened steel weapons with a variable debuff, and you can harvest it to get. There's a skeleton key. You can also get like demon blood and stuff. What are you doing? So these enemies are so glitchy, aren't they? There we go. You can use these to craft poison for your weapons. And then round the corner there can be a fragment of power on the ground here. There isn't right now, but this is where there can be. This is where we are. In the Citadel of the Triumvirate. There you go. I actually think there should be a legendary chest back here, given the fact that trying to run past that boss is probably more difficult than running past a spider boss in Skittering Cavern. There used to be a legendary chest at the back of here, like over there, back when legendary chests were next to the world boss. So after you'd looted it, after you'd killed it and taken the key, you could immediately get a legendary weapon, which I really liked. Ba-dum-bum. Dun, dun, dun. Just exclamation mark ticket in the chat to enter the giveaway. It's a DLC key today in Twitch chat. Don't know, I never thought of dismantling armor padding. That would be kind of blasphemous. Yeah, I mean, why would you dismantle it when it's expensive to craft, I guess. I had to make hardened, what is it called? Hardened leather, like yesterday. I feel like that's the first hardened leather I've had to craft. It just, I don't know, I don't like it. Kind of takes away a lot of the gameplay, really. You know, I don't know, people. I feel like there's a balance they could come to that's a bit better. So we're going to go that way, but there is a bat boss over here who drops the Riptide Spear. Up here. We'll fight him first. So this is like one of my must-have items in the game, is the Riptide Spear that this guy drops. Let's just rob him out of here. Wait, kite him out of here, that's what I'm trying to say. Hi, sir. He also has good loot in the chest behind him. There's a sickle and some potions and stuff, which is really good. I'm going to run past him. because I just want to show you that you can pull them out of the corruption and fight over here, which is very handy. He will follow us. He's great because he's a flesh creature, so you can use bleed, poison, sunder, every kind of possible like damage. See, that bleed is from her. It's very good. But these flesh creatures are always a bit quicker to fight. Night is falling. Go. I love this. This is brilliant. This is very, very handy. If, like me, you hate being corrupted, anything that has the cursed debuff on it will give you a huge amount of corruption very, very quickly. So as soon as you equip it, you'll be corrupted heavily. Now, why would you want that? If you want to do some sorcery occasionally, but you don't want to run around fully corrupted like all the time, then this kind of thing, if you put it on, suddenly you're very corrupted and you can do all the spells you need to do with corruption. That's it. I'm not going to equip it right now and show you because I don't want to be very corrupted, people. I will lose bits of corruption periodically using the because of the sigil that I have. I mean, we could use it because I do have a Heart of a Hero. Actually, yeah, let's do that then, shall we? Let me quick stack these. So let me see if I do have the Heart of a Hero still. It's got 15 minutes left. All right. So if I equip this, let me show what I'm wearing. If I equip this here. Where's my corruption? Squirrel. Is it bugged? Anyone know if this is usually bugged? Why is it not corrupting me? Is it because I'm using a sigil? Outside it removes 5% of corruption every 20 seconds. Why am I not corrupted? I had the same problem yesterday with Blackheart Blade. Is it conflicting with the sigil? I don't know, Frail. But I mean, giving me immunity from the cursed debuff is not in the description, is it? Hello, Death. Good times yesterday. I know. Taking a break till this weekend. Hope everyone's having a great day. Gonna look, drive soon. All right, lovely. Thank you for joining us. It was good fun. Type of build does well for a new player. At what level are you at? You want to kind of build up. I would say probably for a new player, go for like 2 perks in expertise because you're going to be looting a lot of stuff. Make sure you have some grit, a couple of perks in grit. As soon as you get the first perk in vitality, you're going to live a lot longer because you're going to get passive regen. The first perk in agility, very important because you'll recover better from dodges, and then some points in strength. That's it, really. You can kind of vary it how you want to. You can drink a potion of bestial memory to reset your perks whenever you want to, if you loot that, or you can craft it in an alchemy bench. But yeah, put some points in strength, things will die faster. Grit is going to save you if you're running out of stamina. Try not to ever fully run out of stamina because there's a penalty for it. And that's it, really. What are sigils? That's all right to ask a newbie question. Sigils are rewards for completing vaults on Siptah. So if you go to the Sanctuary of the Snake Men, for example, you complete that. It's like a dungeon. At the end of all the dungeons, there's like a little item you pick up from a chest, and it's a sigil. You right-click on it, consume it, and then you get an effect, basically. So you see all these are all the different effects from all the different vaults that we've completed. When you die, you lose a third of these. A third drops, lost completely. A third will be on your body when you collect them. We haven't tested this, but this is what it says. And then a third you just keep, basically, when you die. So it's quite punishing. This is weird because I should be cursed right now, which is frustrating because yes, because this is such a useful tool. So I think this is just bugged, basically. I think what it is, it just hasn't got the perk or the debuff that it's supposed to have. or it's a bug to do with the sigil. But the sigil should not protect me from that much corruption, you know. But anyway, in theory, that's a really cool item, because if you want to do some of the spells in sorcery, you need to be like medium corruption. And that will do that for you. Should do. Interesting. No grit, you'll regret everything. Yeah, I love quick-footed to much ever take it. Yeah, and also bear in mind that grit will also increase your armor value. I have 160 armor just from grit, from points in grit. I really like, if you're going to be like, if you get to like level 60, this is a good build for strength, I would say. If I go agility, so if I'm using agility based weapons, I'll go max agility and no points in grit, no points in strength, sorry, and then I'll just bounce around really quickly, like recover really fast from rolls and stuff like that. Yeah, I think maybe probably like 2 perks and expertise if you're new, because it's going to help you pick up a bunch of stuff. Plus things like, you know, use an armor reduction kit on your armor, and then you can carry a lot more stuff. And you can craft those in a tinkerer's bench, basically. Right, next boss. So I didn't need to use the hearts, did I? Yeah, I've got 10 minutes left, so let's fight these guys. Normally after the bat I'll eat the heart of a hero, but my cleansing from my sigil is dealing pretty well with my corruption, which is lovely for people like me who hate being corrupted. Also, the type of weapon that you're using is going to make a big difference. I really like axes for groups of NPCs, groups of skeletons, things like that. Really, like, your survivability is going to go up a lot more if you use an axe, like a war axe, one-handed war axe. Maces are good for your followers, yeah, in general. You could use like two-handed swords and stuff like that as well. I just think axes are really handy, and also then you can use a torch at the same time. Okay, we got the Drunkard's Blade from him. Again, another skeleton boss, same loot table they share from with each other. 60 damage, 9% armor pen, and it cripples. One-handed strength-based sword. Fine, not super exciting, but, you know, good. You know. Bum ba bum ba bum bum ba dum ba bum. I bet I need to top up her gruel, actually. How's your gruel, friend? Yeah. Do 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 do. Bum ba dum bum bum. She's still buffed. She's still buffed. I'm still buffed for a while. Do 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 do. Oh, let's check. Did I check the chests? I don't think I did. Ba-dum, ba-da-bum. Do 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 do. For that spike weapon fitting, really good. Like drop, hardened steel, very good. All of this is useful, but I'm like low on inventory space. We'll take the. Some of these they won't let you just like use the F and Q keys to loot. Nice. Said it earlier, but what's the mod that allows you better thralls? Allows you thralls to use potions without you babysitting them. It's so good. Yeah. How do those legendary weapon drops stack up to the higher tier ones you can craft at level 60? Very well. Yes. Definitely. They do vary. Some of them are just like, okay. Yeah, legendaries are generally better, yeah. But now, bear in mind, because of Siptah, because there's so many more. If you're playing kind of both maps, and then you use like a bladesmith to craft a weapon, or an edgesmith to craft a weapon, increasing like damage or armor pen respectively, then there's also a fragment that spawns here, by the way. This is on my usual route. Then it's, you know, generally speaking, you're going to get better stuff from like legendaries. Like her momentum mace is really, really good, and that's from just from a legendary chest from all bosses. There's just like a huge variety of quality. So, you know, whatever legendary you get from a box at the beginning of the game, like, is going to completely change your experience. You're going to do so much better, and you can get those at any level as long as you can kill a world boss, and then loot the chest. It's going to be way better than stuff you can craft early on. I don't know if that helps, or if that made sense. Did I do all the bosses? So have we fought this guy? Yes. So let's go into here. I'm going to show you what to do with fragments while we're here. So I've got 6 fragments of power. We ate one of them to increase our feat points, but we're going to turn these in at the Dark Library. Bum, bum, ba, da, da. When you see these obelisks, these are the obelisks that you teleport to using a map room. I will show you how you can learn Cartographer, which will enable you to craft a map room. But when you see one of these, make sure you click on it and then run away, because you're going to get corrupted because it gives off corruption in an AoE. So we're going to run down here. This is where we are, the archives. And we're going to speak to the archivist, who will teach us how to craft map rooms. I've already done it, but I'm just going to show you because I know there's some new people here. Run all the way to the back. You shouldn't get followed by enemies. The skeletons shouldn't follow you in here. This box is always disappointing. There's nothing even in it right now. So even more disappointing. The guy at the back, is he not spawned? This hasn't happened for a while. Is this because of a mod? There should be a guy here. We haven't had this for ages, have we? I used to Star Metal Katana a lot in my old world, just for clearing all the riffraff, since legendaries can no longer be repaired. Yeah. What I usually do is I collect a bunch of legendaries, and then some of them eventually I'll dismantle, or I'll put on followers around my base. And then some of them I'll just have for like, I'm going to use this all the time, and then I'll have some legendaries that I use for like specific types of fights, which I think is what they intended when they got rid of repairing legendaries. He was too busy not to spawn. He's gone for a nap. Yeah. So weird, isn't it? You can't repair legendaries. No, you can't. Unless you use a mod. Ever seen that Space Marine? I've definitely had it where he hasn't been here at some point. What's my axe? My axe is the Feroxic axe. You learn the Feroxic weapons from the Drowned Vaults. And they're poisonous. Very cool. I crafted this one with a bladesmith. And these with... this one with an edgesmith. Might be that ritual thing happening that might make him not spawn. Oh, you think there's an encounter happening? Map room guy ironically got lost. That's funny. Not even a gone to lunch sign and then go for walks and telling I know. Yeah, the mod for the hair is Here We Go. It's beautiful, isn't it? Yep. The bat still won't give you a spear. Now I know what I want, but nope. You'll get it. Just keep fighting him. He doesn't have a huge loot table, so if you know, and he's very quick to kill because of his flesh. Is that not above that place? I don't think it's above here. Are you thinking about the summoning place? Because that one an encounter happens there. I don't think there's usually one that happens in the Unnamed City. Isn't that weird? Well, usually there's a dude here. We've definitely at some point been here and he hasn't been here, and I can't remember what it was or why it was, but this is a bug. So yeah, you speak to this guy and he's not here right now. Imagine there's a big tall ghosty looking guy here. Click E on him, he'll yap for ages, and then he can teach you Cartographer, and Cartographer teaches you how to place one of these map rooms, how to craft one. You need corrupted stone that you can craft in your alchemy bench, which is ichor, demon blood, and stone. I think that's it, isn't it? Is it alchemical based? No, just ichor, demon blood, and stone. You need like 200 for a map room. You also need some iron reinforcements and crystal, I think. Yes. And then you can place one of these. Yeah, I don't have a repair hammer. But yeah, they are huge and generally difficult to enclose without kind of extra steps and stuff. So you usually put them out on the air. Okay. All right. So this is the Dark Library here. This is a library of esoteric artifacts. This is an important place to come back to. When you get these fragments of power from farming the bosses, you've got a couple of choices. You can either just consume each individual fragment to gain feat points, which will increase this number here, which is currently 42. And then you can learn more and more recipes. If you want to learn every single recipe, you're going to need to eat a lot of fragments of power to learn every single feat point in the game. Because generally the game doesn't give you enough from getting to level 60. Siri is thirsty. Go have a cooked pork thingy. So for every fragment in your inventory, when you click E... Oh, it's not working. I'm having a bug. Okay, I got a scroll. Okay, it's happening. For every fragment that I have in my inventory, I'm granted a scroll which will teach me a recipe. So I've got dead leg, merchant science, petrified egg, the glasser, venom infused pike, which is a weapon, and way markers. There you go. So these will apparently they happen. There's like conflicting thoughts on this, but whether that you get them in the same order every time. But you should never get duplicates from here. It used to be that you'd get duplicates and then you give people other scrolls and stuff like that. But you won't now. So there's only so many recipes. You can see what you've learned in the survival tab. If you scroll all the way to the bottom, you'll see the library of esoteric artifacts here, and you'll see the recipes that you learn. There you go. Nice. You'll also, I think the recipes you get from Siptah will also appear here. When you go into the tower, there's an equal kind of situation where you can turn in fragments for recipes. There are different recipes there, and you'll see them here as well. There you go. One of the recipes that you get is a tablet of power. If you craft that with like 5 fragments, then when you consume that, you'll be able to craft it in your inventory. No, I haven't learnt it yet. Yeah, you'll be able to see it here. You can craft one of those in your inventory with fragments in your inventory, and then if you eat it, you'll get 60 feat points. That's the best way to learn every single feat in the game, rather than just eating the fragments on their own. That's it. Just eat loads and loads of tablets of power. Okay, perfect. Well, I don't know where the archivist is. It's so weird. Have you ever heard the dialogue from the Awakened staff regarding the Witch Queen? It's funny. We were carrying the staff around with us, weren't we? Have I put it somewhere? So now I want to fight some world bosses. Let's kill a mini boss on the way out, because we can get another heart of a hero. Although I'd probably be alright because I've got my sigil periodically cleansing me, which is nice. Bum bum bum. Do 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 do. Okay, we're walking. So here's one of those mini bosses. This isn't Seeker Ophelium. At least there's not an orb guy here. She dropped a pair of gloves, Silent Legion gloves. They have different names, but they drop they have the same like loot, these mini bosses. They all can have a chance to drop their armor, which is Silent Legion armor, which is fantastically good thing to pick up. So did I pick up the heart? Over here. There we go. So, pair of gauntlets. That's like the third piece of Silent Legion armor we've gotten from this visit. So now I've got a heart here. I can eat that if I want to, if I needed to clear my corruption. Do. Bum ba dum. Okay, so we want to fight some world bosses now. get some skeleton keys so that when we go into dungeons, we've got some means to open the boxes, and in vaults and things like that. But the only one dive rolling everywhere. Yeah, I know. You do it. You do it in real life. To talk to an archivist outside first before you split. No, I never speak to the guy outside. Never. The Silent Legion armor is good. Why are all the mobs? Why are all the mobs skeletons? Oh, it's so nice being in the sunshine. If the Silent Legion armor is so good, why are all the mobs skeletons? I don't know how to answer that. What? My brain's like stuck. Gotta go. Need to wake up in 5 hours for work. All right. Thanks for hanging out. Don't know if there's a mod to bring out the new named NPCs. Oh, we've seen one. You don't need a mod for them. Sunshine. It's nice. Meanwhile, Freya's like having a full-on fight. Who shall we fight first? Let's go to maybe Scutler's, and so that we've got the elephant boss in the savannah. We've got the white tiger boss here as well. We've got a croc boss on his way. What is happening back there? We're having a bit of a crisis. Dun 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 dun. Doo doo. They do take full damage, followers. If you're not using the Better Thralls mod, which gives you an opportunity to turn off full damage, there might be more mods that do as well, then expect them to hurt themselves when they fall, which I think is but in a game where, you know, this kind of game, personally. So, let's go to... We could go... Skittering Cavern is closest. Let's go to my old haunt. Fight the spider. Now, I don't know if I've even fought the spider at Spinebreaker's flank yet, people. We've got to do that, haven't we? There's a new mod in the wine cellar. She starts with 3,800. Go past. Sungeal. I got Sungeal. You can get them in the silver mine as well. We've got one of those. Yeah, a good HP, but like damage isn't super exciting. Freya was like, "Ha, puny mortal sliding down the mountain. I'll show you how it's done." Just jumped. I know. Sungeal is a new treasure seeker. Thought yes, found it multiple times. Yeah, we've found her in the silver mine. Yeah. I have a mod that lets me thrall human bosses. Oh, nice. Do you? That's cool. So do you have like arena champion? Do you have a Lagadara and arena champion? I'd have a Lagadara probably. She's cool. From the Azagarth. Bum 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 bum. So we're gonna go to a spider cave, which is my favourite place to go early on to get my first legendary weapon. Because there's a legendary chest in there. These guys absolutely destroy you very early on, especially not just because this is a named archer, but like any archer, so bad tough these days against even if you have like lots of armor. Kind of crazy. I say that from having done a permadeath run, being terrified of this little camp here. Early game. Love to see the spiders and crocodiles fighting. It just brings a tear to my eye. So wholesome. Okay. This is where we're going. Skittering Cavern. My old haunt. I love it when the spiders are just one hit. It's so nice. Right, so we're going to run in here. This is where the Rorb thing came from. This exact game. Running outy, running backy. Yeah, in single player, if you run out and run back again, then the boss respawns, which is where that name came from. Yeah, so some of the spiders are one hit. Some of them have more HP. Just waiting for my stamina to come back. Yeah. So there's a spider boss at the back of this cave, and there's a legendary chest you can get a legendary weapon from at any stage of the game. And this spider is like my preferred first world boss to fight, because as long as you're careful and use your daggers, I'll show you actually. Let me get these people to stay here, and we'll fight him solo. Just to show you like the method, really. Make sure you deal with the little spiders first, though. Sometimes he gets stuck in textures. Where's this little spider? I'm sure he'll show himself. He's probably fighting Freya. Alright, so watch out for that jump attack thing. That little spider will die to his injuries now. Okay, you don't need special daggers. Stone daggers. Make sure you've got a couple of pairs. Go in. Couple of slashes. Move out. Go back in. Couple of slashes. Go back out. Save your stamina. Don't run out of stamina. When he does that attack, that's a good time to heal if you need to heal. That special attack. But you just want to kind of go in and out, doing a bit of damage. Let him do his little attack. Couple of slashes. Back out again. Keep you calm. Watch your stamina. And you can do this right at the start of the game. Bum, bum, ba-dum. Put down a bedroll somewhere not too far away. If you're like, you know, not sure. If you're playing on a pingy server, then everything is like... Everything I say is like subject to change, I guess. Because doing anything on a server where all the enemies are like teleporting around and aren't really where you think they are is extra tough, right? So... Welcome to Conan. So he drops the Nemedian helmet, which is a karmic piece of armor. When you're wearing it, anything that you have equipped in your hands that is repairable will be repaired when you take damage incrementally. Can I get my friendos back? So he drops the Nemedian helmet, which is a free bit of armor you can just equip. It's got like 143... No, get off the freaking camel. 143 armor value, so that's really good early on in the game. It has this karmic ability to repair, so you can put that on as straight away, and you're immediately going to survive a bit better. And he also drops these throwing knives, which are quite good. They just weigh quite a lot, but you can throw them at enemies using your special ability. So probably control is the default. For me, it's Q. I'm going to just eat a rhino head soup for some extra encumbrance. I've also got, if I need to in a pinch, I've also got a bearer pack with a armor reduction kit on it I can equip, which will give me more carry capacity as well. So yeah, throwing knives as well, which you can use your special attack on, and it'll throw them at enemies, and then when the enemy dies you can loot the body and those will be in it. And then also you can harvest him for a skeleton key, which is really what the main reason for coming in here. And then behind him is a legendary chest. And it'll be completely random what you get in it. Complete RNG. And we got a Bessie's bow, which is a strength bow, which is brilliant. Love it. It's what I've been using. Alright, let's get out of here. But yeah, this is my favourite cave. So basically, at the beginning of the game, I'll usually go to Shaleback Hollow. Click on the book at the back, learn sorcery, go to the back of the cave. There are some chests you can loot to get like a hardened steel weapon. And then I like to come across here to Skittering Cavern with that hardened steel weapon, use it to kill the spiders to get to the big boss spider, and then use a couple of pairs of stone daggers to fight the boss. You can use that hardened steel weapon for him as well if you want to. But I just prefer using daggers. I feel more nimble, I feel more confident, comfortable, and that kind of thing. Is my health and... Is my food and my water bugged currently? Because it's exactly 100. I feel like it's bugged. We got that bug situation. Because it was working before, wasn't it? Raiders, thank you so much for raiding. Hello. Welcome, friendos. Welcome. We have a giveaway, by the way, Raiders. You're welcome to enter the giveaway if you want to. !ticket in Twitch chat. we're giving away a DLC key of your choice, subject to availability. Could you show one more time the cave on your map? Of course I can. This is where we are. Skittering Cavern. There you go, in like edge of E5 and F5. There we go. Welcome, people. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, Cal. Thank you for the raid. Really appreciate it. The grey heart from the Black Keep. Don't eat that. It's a crafting. I don't think you even can. Can you eat it? Heart from Kinsgorge. I've never tried eating that before. What happened? Do you just die, Shadow? I have never... Maybe I've tried it. Maybe I saw the Neebs guys do it at some point. I don't know. Is it the Goblin Sigil? Double sated and hydrated durations, triple sated and hydrated buff effects. Is that what's doing it? Thank you, Frail. That's helpful. Bum 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 ba-dum. Yeah. Cool. All right. Let's go to find our next boss situation. I definitely want to go to what do you call it? Spinebreaker's flank to fight the spider there, because I don't think I've done it at all on this playthrough. And considering how much I usually kill spiders in this game, it's kind of madness. So yeah, today's all about farming legendaries. We've been to the Unnamed City. We did a tour of the Unnamed City. We're going to be going around all the world bosses now and just picking up keys. How many keys? Do I have any keys? I got like one skeleton key here. There we go. We can just have sigils active on Exiled Lands now. I know, yeah. Scorpion near the Bat Temple. You talking about the scorpion at the outside of the Unnamed City? Is that how you mean? Honestly, hyenas are so deadly at the start of the game because they give a severe cripple, and then it's just deadly, isn't it? Trying to get away from them. They chase you down. I think they're funny though. Oh, it's so beautiful, isn't it? As soon as I get into the sunshine, game's like charming me. You don't have a hyena pet. Hi, birdie. I don't know what happened to your mum. No, don't kill it. Oh, wait. Sir, could you get back here? Come back here. There you go. I'm doing that on a freaking server these days. You gotta spam the living daylights of your E key, haven't you? Okay, let's dump this stuff here. Oh my goodness.
Sparky Grim gifted a tier 1 subscription to username.
Sparky, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Thank you so much. So kind of you. Thank you. Crikey, people. Enjoy your ad-free viewing, your emotes and whatnot. Thank you. Goodness me. Okay, I'm not gonna fall. I'm not gonna... Oh god. Suddenly a bit of lag. Love that. Or frame drop, I suppose is the word. Let's go, people. Thank you so much. It's 4:40 here, is it, Lee? Ba-dum. I did like this. Yeah. It's not a bad chest to loot. Bit of bedroll, some wraps for a sandstorm situation. Bit of iron there as well. Some friendly exiles greeting you on your journey. Hello, Epion. Hello. Hello, Lee. Love you here from Texas. Just got off work. Love the vids. Thank you so much. I'm glad you're enjoying them. I'm having the best time on this playthrough. It's just like, oh, look at it. It's just gorgeous, isn't it? So happy. And I'm also happy that I'm actually, like, as somebody who just really neglected Siptah, I get to kind of bob back and forth between the two maps. It's lovely.
Demonsman just cheered 100 bits. UE5 upgrade is so gorgeous. I agree.
Thank you, Demonsman. Thank you, Demonsbane. I appreciate that. Yeah. Let's fight the croc boss while we're here. Deal with the little guys first. Just like one hit and everything. Good idea to put down a bedroll before you fight this guy. Especially early on. Maybe avoid the crocodiles early on, like the bosses. They're going to be thrall killers. My frames... I probably need to restart my game just to deal with any memory leaks or whatever. There you go. Tail whip. 3 strikes to the tail. 1, 2, 3. Watch out for him when he lifts his tail up.
Iriel_S just subscribed for 41 months.
Ah.
Love watching your streams.
Thank you, Curious, so much for the 41 months. Thank you so much for the tier 2 sub. Nearly 42 months, and then we'll have to ban you forever. I'm just kidding. Thank you so much. Hope you keep them well. New people were like, what is she talking about? Thank you so much. Did you hear of the new thralls? Yeah. We found one of them in I've seen a bunch of them. We've gotten one in the wild from Silvermine. I'm on like 43 frames here. Should we try a quick what's it? A quick refresh, because it can improve my frames a lot when we do that. I can't remember if it killed me. It was a long time ago. Oh, I see, yeah. I feel like, what does the heart from the Kinscourge do? Does it kill you? I didn't know you could eat it. I mean, I just never do. So much I just kind of like run past. So we just restart in my game because generally it helps if I've had the game running for a while. It just kind of sorts my frames out. And currently frame gen is just not working at all. I don't know why. Just gonna wait for the game to stop for a second now. There we go. Launcher's closed. Validating files. Oh god. Excellent. Okay, validated. Fortunately that was quick. You can make a Tell of Sorrow a tier 2 T2 hand sword. You can make Tell of Sorrow, yeah. Part of a Kinscourge is for crafting some really good hardened steel swords. Yeah, I mean, Tell of Sorrow is definitely very good. I used to use that all the time. Yeah. But I didn't know you could eat the heart. I didn't know what happened if you do eat the heart. I was not aware you could eat it. Thought it was for crafting. It is for crafting weapon, yeah. It's used to take off your bracelet. The tiers of 2 races are for the bracelet. The heart is for crafting the weapons. Yeah. Frame gen seems to be working on my game. What card do you have? I have a 4070 Ti. Two-handed sword. Right, that's right. Yeah. Yeah. Tiers of 2 races is what you need for the keystone. Not where you could eat it. Yeah. I just don't think I've tried it, or if I have tried it, not for a while. New to the game, I had no idea. I had no idea what I was doing. So what happened, Shadow? Did you it just wasted it? Is that all it was? Did you just get sated? Teller's sword are probably my favourite looking swords in the game. So cool. Yeah, really nice. The Black Keep looks super cool since the update. The lighting in there is like fantastic. Amazing. Bum 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 bum. Okay, let me launch my game. Hopefully this improves my frames. Yeah, I haven't had frame gen working for like a couple of weeks. Oh, do you know what? I still haven't updated my driver software. I'll do that after stream. But it has been an update since the frame gen stopped working, so maybe it'll work. Okay, we're back in the game. Let me just... No, it hasn't improved my frames. Not here anyway. Here we go. And we're back. So I will have lost any buffs. So if I had a buff... What is going on here? If I had a buff from eating a rhino head soup, I need to re-eat it. There we go. Got so much loot here. Shall I drop some stuff? I don't need leather. I've got 1 million leathers. Don't need any brimstone. He needs that for food. I don't need dragon bones currently. I don't care about the dragon heads. So we're not going to use those. I don't care about purple lotus potion. I want these. Don't care about Black Lotus Potion because it gives us... It's a strength buffing potion. It's fantastically good. The only thing is, if I drink it, I'm going to get a vignette bug where it won't go. Like when you get drunk in the game, it gives you a vignette around your screen, and it doesn't go if you drink those. It hasn't been going anyway. So I've now got a potion buff and a food buff. Perfect. Right. Where was I going? So I fought the spider. Oh yeah. Fought the croc. Go to the spider. Doo-doo-doo. We could check out Sinner's Refuge while we're here. It's hardware accelerated GPU scheduling set to on. If not, that's why frame gen is not working. So I hadn't changed any settings. It's just that one day my frame gen wasn't doing anything. It just wasn't working. Because before that I had my frames in the top left of my screen, which I can see and you guys can't from Steam, and it said FG for frame gen. And now it doesn't. Oh, we got a mini boss. One skull hyena. See if he gives us any stuff. These demon creatures can give you potions. They go steel, fire, demon blood, alchemical base. Cool. But you can get potions of bestial memory, potions of natural learning from them, glowing goop, or glowing, what is it called? Glow tonic. The proper potions are actually elixirs. Are so cheap anyway. I never bother with Lotus potions. Yeah, I used to drink them, but because they give us that HUD situation, then I don't. My frames have definitely improved. Bum 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 ba-da, bum 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 bum. We can actually use our transportory stone that's right here to take back all this extra loot that we've got. We've run into here and had a little looky. If you want to know how to make one of these transportory stones, just learn sorcery and then level up your sorcery. Place the thaumaturgy bench, place your tome in there, and when you fully level sorcery, you'll be able to craft one of those transportory stones. Okay, so Freya's got a truncheon, so she doesn't destroy whatever we find in here. This is Sinner's Refuge. It's a really, really good place to look for crafter thralls. I wouldn't bother with the fighters, personally.
At least some of us made it. This place is for the ones who didn't.
They have very, very, very little HP, the fighters in here, so they'll die very quickly. So you definitely want to come in here with your fighter prepared with a truncheon. Otherwise they're going to kill anything like in one small tickle. Also a good idea not to use a poison weapon like I'm using, because they have such little health. Then you might end up hitting somebody that you didn't mean to and then losing them. But pretty much all of these people are just one small tickle away from death. We're going to run to the back of the cave. There can be really good named people at the back. Named crafters. This is brimstone. You can harvest this. Okay, I'm really lucky that none of those people were good. Spawns are weird, aren't they? Just like spawning on top of us. So, there's Azura person. So somebody said you have to, once you've killed everybody in here, that's when the Azura person spawns in. Is that everybody else's experience? So we've got a Nordheimer Dancer tier 2. So is the Azura person going to spawn in now? Yeah. Yeah. And it's a smelter. Yeah, we may as well take him. The people of Azura are named after notable members of the community. People who've like been active on forums and very helpful. Things like that. Some modders and things like that as well. Okay. So you've got a really, really good chance of a named person at the back of this cave. So it's absolutely fantastic for getting thralls. This is the entrance to it here. Sinner's Refuge. Top right hand corner of G4. Super, super, super recommended. And then they're all like, they have very little HP, so it's reasonably easy to kill them early game as well. So a good place to farm. Just be careful if you build next to caves. You might like block off spawns and things like that, so be careful. There you go. Manage thralls not spawning as they should have when you enter the cave. Oh, right. Teleporter is definitely not level. I love, if that triggers somebody, you know that brings me a bit of joy in my heart. Yeah. Don't understand why enemies go for the mount first. I know, it's not the dangerous one. Well, although Doombringers farts are notorious, you know what I mean? So, yeah. That's, who's the idiot, honestly? I mean, you've got to go for him. Doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo. Oh, yes. It is very level. This, look at that. Look at this. This is really level. So this is our transportary stone that we learnt from sorcery. I can click on all of these little stones, and there's the home one. But I have installed a mod today because some of these stones, they kind of like jumble up next to each other, and it can be really hard to click on the right stone. So using this mod, if I hold down, if I've got to be in the middle, if I hold down E, I can click interact, and then it brings up a list of places to teleport to that I've already got transportary stones. G4 is an Easter egg as well with a movie called Lake Placid or however it's called. Is it? What's the Easter egg? Bum 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 bum. Go. I better put these people in boxes because I'll forget about them. Do 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 do. Bum bum. Do. A non-level teleport room triggered. The lake, the giant stone, and the giant gator. Is that a reference to Lake Placid? I like that movie. Hasn't it got what's her face in it? What is the woman called? Fonda's kid. Bridget Fonda? Bridget Fonda. Isn't she in that? Question mark. Did I hallucinate that? And that dude who's in Robin Hood. No? Question mark. My references are bad. Right, let's dump some stuff finally. This is an inventory sorting box mod, which I absolutely love, and I've put it on our server. We want to use it on our server. Super useful. You just dump everything in this box, and it distributes it to other boxes where the same things are. May as well eat my heart for hero because I haven't eaten it yet, and it'll expire in 15 minutes. Do. Okay. Let's get the stuff from Doom Friendo. Let me just show you around the house. Undo. Oh, the kitty! The kitty made a noise. So this is a mod I've been trying out, and it's like alternate cat sounds, alternate feline sounds. Let me remind myself, people, because if you have a cat and you hear this wow kind of sound, it's like the cat is unhappy, and it's quite unnerving. Probably even if you don't have a cat, you don't have to have a cat to feel that way. What is it called? Cat. But it doesn't, they don't make a noise constantly either, which is quite nice. Alternate kitty sounds, brackets enhanced. There you go, if you're interested in that. I've been trying it out and I've been really enjoying it. But it just makes little, like, just other cat sounds, basically. There you go. Oh, I don't want to put the berserker. Are you... Okay, I already have a berserker in a box, apparently, so it's gone with it. So anything that isn't already in a box somewhere else, I know I can just sort this later. So I just dump everything in here, and then I sort it out later on. It's marvellous. I want this in real life. Okay, things we need, things we don't need, blah, 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 blah. And it tells you where things are going, which is marvellous. What a thing about, I mean... In Valheim, there's a mod called Smarter Containers, which is, I think, is now deprecated. I mean, it was last time I checked. I don't know if it's been re-precated. And I'm just making things up there, words. But But it didn't immediately just have a list of where everything went to. So I used to have to go around and try to find my items. Right. We feel so much lighter now. What am I missing? Eldarium. I need to cook some more Eldarium. So I want to put my hyena pet in a box. I'll fly around and show you the base. Somebody asked to have a look. Let me show you. Oh, she's using the admin panel. Oh, she's so weak to this. She can't help herself, but oh, she's flying. Oh, Conan would not approve of such a thing. Sorry. This is the base. It's just a big circle and some lines coming out of it, and then some other circles. It's not that complicated. Easy to replicate. Just like a normal circle, and then once you get to this stage where you put these two square pieces, you just extend these out into like a square. Then you fill this in with triangles, and then you can go out to like this. This is Nemedian foundations. This is Argosian stuff. These are ridiculously overpriced in the, what is it called? Corinthian Stargazers thing. This set is very expensive. If you don't own it. It looks cheap to me because I have nearly all the things, and the only thing that's cheap is the things I don't have to make up the difference. But they're very nice. These are Turanian quarter pillars. This is like Argosian. So this is a Argosian observatory. There you go. I like it. It's up on this plateau overlooking summoning place. The only way in and out of this place is by transportery stone, which I thought was kind of fun because I made it like at level 60. So this is how we get in and out. And there's a transportery stone down there that you can see outside the summoning... Okay, it disappeared. Outside the summoning place. And then there's one outside Sinner's Refuge down there as well. There you go. That's it, really. I've got... We've got a... This is our tavern situation here, downstairs. Cook area here. Tavern bar at the back. There's an Acer tavern bar. And then on the roof, there's a map room. The roof is a map room. You can learn from the cartographer or the archivist in the Unnamed City. And then there's different buildings for each type of crafting. So there's an armor kind of building for like armorers and tanners and stuff like that. Here. This one is like a carpentry thing. It's kind of built a bit too close to this rock, but I managed to get away with it a bit. And I've got my carpenter's bench here. Some like artisan situations as well. That's my kind of like living quarters. It's got our beds and my sorting box, some chests there, dismantling bench, bits and bobs. And on the roof is a transportery stone. And in here is my alchemy building and my dyer's bench and whatnot. Nice views out the windows. And then in here is the smithy. So we've got the smelters, heat efficient furnaces, tinker's benches in here, and a garrison blacksmith bench. That's it. And a fountain in the middle, some lights in it. That's it. There you go. Let me leave creative now. Oh, she's finally left creative mode. Oh, sorry about that. Apologies. Are you an architect or something? How did you... Oh, that's very nice of you, honestly. No, not really. What are those purple flowers? Lavender. I can't... Will it let me climb over this? No, it won't. There's lavender in the middle. I need like a quick toggle, don't I? A button. Oh, she's flying again. Yeah, lavender. These individual flowers here. And then these are roses. These are the roses. And then this is the lavender. And you can just put it down. It looks very nice in UE5. There you go. These were in the shop. And are they still in the shop? Some of them were in one of the battle passes, I think. Roses are in this one. Roses there. Cypress trees as well. I don't remember where the lavender came in. Do. It might have been like a separate thing in the shop, perhaps. Bum. Do. Yeah, I don't know. I assume the lavender was just like a separate thing. Okay. Leaving creative mode. There you go. Roses from the bazaar, guessing lavender's there. Yeah, it must have just been like an item in the shop. I don't know what they were in, honestly. Is there a Siptah map room too? Siptah doesn't have any obelisks. You can use a map room on Siptah, but it'll teleport you to obelisks on the exiled lands. Otherwise, you need to make a transportory stone, and then you can TP back and forth wherever you want to, because you can teleport between maps. Okay. What was I doing? We were doing boss fights, weren't we? Let me get my fighters back. Sky, what are you doing with Doombringer, sir? So, do I still have my buffs? I do. What bosses do we want to target next? So we were going to fight the spider, weren't we? So let's go to the sinkhole. Sinkhole, which should be the pink thingy. Shall I move these guys? Do you think they're interfering in some way? This guy, Frostgiant Bodyguard, I got from Lagadara at Azagoth. Maybe they are interfering. There you go, this is where we want to go. To the sinkhole. Found you a few days ago, made me get Conan Exiles. I love that. Been watching stuff catch up, so to speak, on Enshrouded and Conan so far. We'll put some time. Nice, welcome. I'm happy to have you in the community. Got the lavender from a plant set that also has some trees. Can't remember the name though. There you go. Okay, so here we are at the sinkhole. Do you know we haven't done... Have we done the arena? I don't think we've done the arena, have we? There's another dungeon that isn't on the Dungeon Delver journey, I guess, isn't it, really? There's a boss in there. Is it on anything else? I don't think it is it? Yes. Okay, there's a spider boss over here. We're going to go fight. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Bum-ba-dum-bum-bum. Do-do-do-do. Maybe we'll do the galleon. I don't think we've been to the galleon yet, have we? Let's go to the galleon after we fight the spider. Where the pirates are. Didn't want to miss the drawing. Oh, how long until the giveaway drawing I got us away? It'll be a little while yet. I don't know exactly when. It'll be at the end of the stream. Do-do. Bum. So some Dotharis. Do. I'm going to give her a truncheon, just because there is a chance that there's a named person we might want in here. Do. Hi! They're just so keen. So we've got a taskmaster. This can be a named cook. All these, every time we see a crafter, it can be a named. So it's a bit redundant to say that can be a named person. It could be a named sorcerer, obviously.
I will feast upon you.
You can get Unseen hidden daggers from here as well. The named dancer. I think probably the only time I've ever gotten an Unseen hidden daggers, I killed her. And I was like, oh my, it was when I was collecting all the named dancers. I was on a server for a very long time, for like a year. Like, I say that because I used to change servers like regularly. I'd like finish a playthrough and then like change servers and stuff. But I was on a server for a very long time and I was collecting all the dancers. And I saw an Unseen hidden daggers. And I only realised when I was mid-hit what she was. And of course, she was like, she died that quickly. It was very frustrating. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. She's not like, I mean, all the name dancers are technically hard to get. But if you stay in one area for a long time, you're going to end up with everything from that spot. Like, if you want a Leonil that badly, if you live up at Mounds of the Dead, you'll end up with a bunch of Leonils, or at least a couple. Same with, like, you know, Delincias and all the crafters from there as well. Here's our spider friend home. You're going to fight this spider, make sure you put down a bedroll. The main thing really is there's a bunch of other enemies around here. Other, what do you call them? Little spiders that are going to annoy you when you're trying to fight the big spider. So best to deal with the little spiders first. But this is one of my favourite, like, early game bosses to fight. The spiders are just so much more fightable, in my opinion. As long as you're careful, use a set of daggers, move in and out, just like we did in Skittering Cavern. I don't think I've fought him in Unreal Engine 5, honestly. She's just destroying him. Mind you, our bleed and poison stack and the Sunder is just also doing a lot of work. Look at that. So quick. Look at that. Woohoo! Love to see that. Dun, 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 dun. So what we want is the skeleton key from this guy. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. Beautiful. So, we're going to go head towards the savannah. We'll also probably do what is it, Weaver's Scutler's shortcut to fight the demon spider in there. Now, last time we went in there, last couple of times we went into that place, there is a demon spider in there, world boss that you can kill. And there's a legendary chest in there. The last couple of times we went in there, the chest was bugged and we were kind of, our feet were like floating above the ground. And no, I wasn't in admin mode flying about. I mean, we were later when we were trying to test it, but the chest was kind of like, you know, unreachable without going to ghost mode. So I'm interested to see if it's been fixed yet, because it is one of like very few caves on the Exiled Lands that you can just like, where there's actually a chest in them to get a legendary. Oh, it looks so good. So I don't know if it's because it's the sunshine that really gets me most, you know, in this update. Unseen hidden daggers, indeed. Very hidden, yes. Factual. Hokey pokey, yes. Oh. Do you inspire us to play the game? Thanks, and so much knowledge. Oh, thank you, Lee. That's very sweet of you. So I want to head that way. There is Death Whisper Ruins over there. I think we're going to go towards the savannah this way. I could show you, while we're here, I could show you where to learn the Aquilonian dance, in case you haven't learnt it. And then we can do a cut through. I think I already got the Executioner's Axe, didn't I? From there. From Death Whisper Ruins. I think we've been there. So I was using that for a bit. There's also the access to the arena here. We could go in there. This is a good place to get a Mitra named priest. But you can also get one from Sinner's Refuge, where we were before, which I didn't really mention. There's some snake eggs back here if you want a snake pet. I'll show you the location. These are like dotted around in various different places. I've never been super bothered about having a snake pet, but this is where you can get the eggs from. One of the places. Right here, behind Mitra's Serenity. Oh. Dun 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 dun. Do 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 do. Spider I named Little Susie. It was my first death ever when I first started playing. Ah. I don't know what, I probably died to a crocodile on my first death, honestly. This is where you learn the Aquilonian dance. It's right here. Kind of a bit hidden, actually. You'll see these statues first. You can head up here and learn the dance. I'm not going to do Death Whisper Ruins, I don't think. I think we're going to cut through. We'll do the Galleon and some bosses. What times do I stream? Around about now. It's very hard to say, actually. I'm quite inconsistent time-wise. I'm pretty consistent in that I stream most days, apart from Sundays. It really does vary. It tends to be a bit later than I hope to, because I'm quite busy during the daytime. Okay, so we're going to go through here, a little cut-through situation. This, what do you call it? Rock. You break it. There's a chest hiding underneath it. Oh, they're demonstrating. Oh, I can't run up here. That's weird. The collision is weird. It thinks the rock is still there. That was weird, wasn't it? You go, bunch of gold. Lots of treasure. Lovely. And silver as well. Silver's like, am I dead to you? What am I? Chop liver. So we got a croc boss nearby, which we can fight. These guys, if you harvest them with a cleaver, you can get volatile glands from them. I prefer to just fight dragons, personally. Sounds a bit like a humble brag. I just like to fight dragon bosses, what can I say? But if you use Careful Harvest with a cleaver, like Careful Harvest second perk in expertise up to here, then you've got more chance of getting volatile glands from those little dudes. We're walking. What should we do first? We'll do the Galleon first, and then we'll go up there and fight the croc boss, tiger, elephant, other croc boss. See if the claws are there outside the den, which they won't be. They won't be, because they're never there for me, people. What mod changes your health and stamina bars? I'm not using a mod for that currently. That is now base game. So if you go to your UI settings, just tick all the boxes, and then you'll see all the HUD information that I see. It used to be that you needed Hozarv's UI mod to see all that stuff. No longer. I should pay more attention to my sounding, never noticed that. The rock? Tough to catch streams from Texas if you have a day job, yeah. I should be streaming earlier. It's just that I get busy doing other things like server stuff and whatnot, and like, I don't know, just a lot. It just, time just slips away. Dun, dun, dun. Right, what was I doing? Galleon, that's it. We have a little drink of some water. Ichor is valuable, it's worth keeping. Can I... Stormy waters. There we go. So yeah, we haven't been to the Galleon yet, which is funny, isn't it? I keep saying the same thing, but the fact that I can go backwards and forwards to Siptah, it's just super cool, really. Because it's like doubled the map for me. Actually, with a dancey amount of times I've run past there following the river OIC and yeah, I didn't know it was there for ages either. Pirate music begins.
It's an impressive effort, carving a ship from stone. The unique madness of the exiled lands at work.
Yeah, pretty cool. Oh, Flotsam. What do we get in our Flotsam? Got some corrupted stone and some iron reinforcements. Nice. Do 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 do. Ba-da-bum bum ba-da-bum. Hi. Just want to check what you are first. Tanner tier 2. Oh, Crud the Crusher. It's not very exciting. If you like the pirates and you want to have like some pirates outside your house or something, say if you live in the jungle or something and you have them all kind of saying pokey pokey mate to all the like shoebills and the panthers that they're fighting, then it's definitely worth getting a little crew of pirates, you know, just for that, because I think the pirates are super cool, like funny. Definitely worth getting just for the kind of RP purposes, I guess, but not super exciting like as actual damage dealers or whatever, generally speaking. Earbuds exist in Texas too. I mainly have one because last year they're listening to stream for the same earbuds since March 2024 in Texas. Ah, bless you. I wonder how many of you listen to the stream while you're at work. Type 1 if you do. Not gonna tell you, boss. Is this like Conan radio for you? And mind you, I know some of you work from home as well. You're like, excuse me, I'm on a conference call. I can't type in the chat at the moment. Somebody say something for me. These are a great source of ichor, these bug creatures. There's also a boss here as well. And lots of ones, yeah. But I'm home now, yeah. I was listening at work, now I'm working out. Ah, bless you. Yeah. Conan Radio. Welcome to Conan Radio. 8008. Bum 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 bum. Okay. I'm gonna leave the demon blood if you want so much of that. The ichor we can use to make alchemical base. We can also use it to make oil with bark. Can I make that up? Is that the recipe? Have I lost my marbles? That's the recipe, isn't it, people? The alchemy bench. Do 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 do. Here for the impromptu music. What, for the humming? Is that what you mean? Or the game? Have Mastodon on in the radio garage. These bugs make me think about that movie Starship Troopers, do they? I haven't seen that for a long time. Oil from bark, yeah. Bark and ichor, isn't it? Is that right, Joddy? Yeah. The music is absolutely, like, first rate here. It's so good. Wait, oh, look! Who did I get that from? Did I kill a mini-boss? One of them must have been a one skull. Okay, like I'm always saying, you get a potion of bestial memory. So if I wanted to reset my attributes, I could do. I don't really want to be honest. My attributes are kind of perfect unless I switch to an what's it build? An agility build. So these will expire very quickly. You don't drink them. But yeah, hunting like demon creatures for these is kind of useful. You can also get them from what is the word I'm looking for? From the dregs, from like a pool at the dregs. You can also get them from the jungle near the boat that takes you to Dagon Dungeon. Let me top up her buffs. So let me do salted pork. Let me do regular cooked pork. Let me get elixir of might. Top her up. There we go. Now I have a weight buff from food. I can also drink an elixir of might, so I do more damage. We'll do truncheons when we fought the boss, because we could find a nice crafter in the galleon. I better cook some Eldarium when we get back, because I'm running low on my durability. Oh, there's another mini boss. I wonder if he's going to give me some good stuff as well. Advanced weapon repair kit, yeah. Yeah. Demon blood. Ooh. I'm not dropping ichor on the ground. That would be, like, blasphemous. So if you think you've seen that, then you've imagined it. And you really just need to get an early night, honestly. It's just, are you tired? You seem tired. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum, bum. Nice. She's so quick at killing bosses. There you go. There's our skeleton key. I kind of like the fact that it's showing me when she uses a potion. Kind of cool. I don't know if it does it all the time, if it like consistently. The Sobek cave is near here as well. Very close to the Sobek cave, which is right here. Which I actually went to yesterday on an official server. Just completely looted a full set of Sobek armor, which was pretty good. So maybe we'll go in there as well. Bum 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 bum. What I love is I've got so much more Siptah to explore as well, which is wonderful. Ray looking appropriately clad in a Nordhammer gear. Good to see you. Walking her. Well, she should be in Acer stuff, shouldn't she? There's a mod that makes her look Acer. So gives her like blonde hair and stuff. I've been considering using that. I find bark to be one of those few things I never have enough of. Yeah, but I do the whole fish trap thing for... Yeah, do you? There's also a mod that gives you fish without bugs, like we used to have. I miss those days. I used to have like so many fish traps in my like large wells, because back in the day they let you put fish traps in wells, like the large wells, which was great. And then I would just I would put my improved fish traps that I crafted from doing the Dagon dungeon, and I would get so many rare fish and get all the buffs. Super cool. I've got nighttime on really fast, by the way, in case you think something weird is happening. It is. Right, let's do truncheons for her now, because she's just going to kill everything. Do 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 do. Ba da da dum. Do 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 do. Pokey pokey, mate. Moon just catapulting through the sky. Like the whole compost farming, fish trap, circle grind. Yeah, there's a lot of things that I would do differently if I was playing on a server. I mean, I do say this quite frequently, but if I was playing on a server, I'd do all of the things. I might do like all of the things in this playthrough, because it's just kind of, you know, Sir, I'm yapping. Could you leave me alone? I kind of want to do like religions and stuff, which I usually completely neglect. I'd like to do golems and stuff like that. The other nice thing as well is I could do like a challenge run in single player and still have this as like a long-term kind of playthrough world. You know what I mean? Which I really like, because now we've got 3 single player slots without using mods or messing with our files and stuff. So, Black Galleon, lots of good crafters here. It doesn't matter what faction they're from. If it's crafting they're doing, they're kind of equal to each other. It's really the professions, like the level and then the professions and sub-professions that you're kind of interested in. She's just too quick. Stop! Will you stop poking my Doombringer? Dun 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 dun. We'll give you pokey pokey. Tier 1 cook. I'm not going to hit the tiny baby deer. I'm not going to hit the tiny baby deer. I just would never do that, people. What can I say? Bum ba bum bum ba dum bum bum ba dum bum. Do 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 do.
It's an impressive effort, carving a ship from stone. The unique madness of the exiled lands at work.
Oi. That was not my attempt at an Irish accent. Stop it, friendos. I was, my eye was itchy. So I was just talking about that. Ready. Hi. What we got? Cushite tier 3 fighter. Not interested in the fighters, I'm just interested in the crafters. So there are 4 bearer spawns at Galleon. If you want to farm alchemical base, you could just get that from just killing tier 3s everywhere. But there's a bearer that spawns there. There's a bearer that spawns over here. Something seems to have happened to them. No idea what. Some kind of accident. Hello? Okay. Why is your pack separate? That's never happened before. It's unusual. So there's one bearer here, one bearer there, and there's a couple that spawn on the boat. There's one up there, and then there's one at the bottom, downstairs in the boat, if you want to farm the bearers for their loot. They used to be really good fighters. They used to be very, very tanky. Nowadays, I'm just interested in their loot, because they drop supply materials, and depending on the level of bearer, the tier of bearer, they drop different amounts, or different tiers of supplies. Named ones will give you like a stack of cooked iron, a stack of steel sometimes, like a bunch of Highland berry bush seeds, things like that. You can put those in your fluid press to press them into oil if you want to. Or you can plant them and make some berries, and then you can drink those by putting them in the fluid press and making berry pulp, and that doesn't change your temperature when you drink that, which is kind of useful for cold areas. Hey there, how are you? There's a bunch of dancers that spawn here. You can get Imu of Deketo. It's a named dancer from him. Don't dance next to the... don't fight next to the edge of the boat. Because, well, don't do it more than once anyway. Usually you'll learn your lesson pretty early on. Hello, wizards. Just opened my full damage mug. Oh, I love it. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. That's lovely. Thank you so much. Given the fact that you're obviously a heretic witch who uses admin powers at will, it makes sense that you would ignore mainstream religion. Yeah, pretty much. Some kind of action involved an axe and a white-haired lady. Yes, it's very strange, isn't it? Yes. Bum 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 bum. Might need to get some earbuds to listen. Yeah. Bless you. Did not learn the first time. It's pretty high up. Yeah, especially if there's any degree of lag. Yes. Oh no, I don't know what happened. She seems to have fallen on hard times. Okay, nice bit of armor there. A couple of pieces of heavy armor. But the music is so good. Taskmaster's the armor is strength buffing. It's heavy armor. When they drop it, they're usually surrounded by people though. Not sure I want to wear someone else's earrings. That's super gross. Is he just walking in place then? What was he doing? So one of the hardest things about this place is obviously you could get swarmed by a bunch of enemies, but the archers are no joke, like really early on. So a shield is useful. I'm not interested in any of these named fighters. What are you... I'm just like looking for nameplates. Fighters, priests, blacksmith tier 1. Sorry about that. Carpenter tier 2. Fighter tier 1. Bastard. I mean, I love it when they call you a bastard. It makes me so happy. Not anymore, you're not. Like, it's one of my absolute favourite voice lines. You bastard. Brilliant. Dun 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 dun. Do 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 do. This guy is like tempting us to go and fight him on the edge, but I shall wait. The archers are the worst because they kind of stay right at the edge. Blacksmith tier 3. That would be a good find if we didn't already have one. We've got a bladesmith and an edgesmith. Jailer. Nobody in the cage. Blacksmith tier 2. No time a dancer. What are you? Armor tier 2. So all these people could be named people. What was the bearer doing over there? I'd like to know.
Quickly, before anyone notices.
Oh, there is someone in here. Hi, sir. Barkeeper. We already have 2 barkeepers, so... Not today, sir. Thanks very much.
You can't leave me here.
Love that they yell at you and swear. Okay, let's go back upstairs. We definitely intentionally fell. Bum, bum, bum. Do, do, do. So there was... Okay, the bearer came from here, I think. There's a bearer that spawns here and a dancer that spawns here with this fighter. I think that's probably where the bearer was. We eat some food skis. Like how they twitch after they bleed out. I'm sure they do it for comedic effect. Like Galleon name fighters are like, your Timu variant, yeah. He was bearing, oh my goodness. Berry Pole apparently has the second best thirst quenching per weight ration. Only surpassed by Kari water skin. I see. Not the first time it's here, it's pretty high, but yes, yes. Bum, 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 bum. Do, 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 do. Little ant on the ground there. So yeah, if I come up here, I quite like climbing onto this like cage situation, or up here to like, what's the word? Recover. Kind of a good thing to do if you get stuck. You also obviously jump onto here, but the archers will still get you. And then, did you fall and then go back up there? But also, you know, falling off here, trying to fight from up here is kind of tough. So let's go downstairs. Oh yeah, there is an emote here. Seduce, which is the creepiest emote in the game, in my opinion. Oh no, that and the like, one of the dances. Is it one of the dances? It is one of the dances. That kind of snake. Oh, snake dance. That's the one. Absolutely hate that. Dun dun da 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 dun dun dun. Ooh, I think we might get you, mate. A pirate cook. She's so good. He didn't have any like chance, did he, mate? All right, let's take him. I like it. I don't know if I've ever had this guy before. Rum Runner Vald. Some truncheons at the back. Tier 3 sorcerer. If it was early in the game, I would definitely kill the sorcerer for the back. Oh, there's people over there we're going to ignore. But basically the bearer is usually like here. The 4th bearer. Dun, dun, da, 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 da. Let's take this guy. Now, where's my nearest transportery situation? We're not far from home. I did want to go here though. I guess we run this guy back. This could be a named blacksmith. He spawns here. I guess we're going to... Let's go, like... sinkhole kind of area. And then run to our transporter stone outside the summoning place. Let's use our trusty steed. Doom friendo. Now, we could keep playing, and we could attach the cook to our mount, whatever, foot, because we're using Better Thralls mod. But I don't think I'm going to do that, because if I'm going to go fight bosses and stuff like that, I don't really want to run the risk of him getting killed, because I think he's kind of cool. People respawn so quickly for me here. Yeah. He makes good rum, you know? Yeah. It's the snake dance, that's it. Yeah, snake dance. It's so creepy when your friends do it. Juice is only creepy if the intended target is not into you, otherwise it's success. I don't know if anybody could do that without me feeling completely uncomfortable, honestly. I just think it's the kind of thing that your friend does on a server and you're like, oh my god, please stop doing that. It's so creepy. Yeah. Ugh. Good way to flex the fact that NPCs can't climb. Every day you make at least 4 new friends every time you play. I know, yeah. Do 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 do. We just keep finding people, recruiting them all. It's a shame the more people you have, that obviously the more. Ooh. Come on then. I don't have her voice turned off. She's just too far away for me to hear it. She's talking about the savannah. What was I going to say? Yeah, the problem is the more friendos you have, the worse your frames are. So we're going to run to the sinkhole. Love this place. It's so beautiful. Ba-da-bum, bum, bum. All the neighbours are really friendly. Dun, 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 dun. So we did go up there, didn't we? We learned how to make golems like last time, so we have been through here. We haven't been to that little Dogs of the Desert camp over there. The ruins of Almorium. Which is where the destructible fortress used to be before they got rid of it. On Exile Lands. Just exclamation mark ticket in the chat, Dom. Bum 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 bum. It's a DLC key today. Friendos. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. I just wanted to do some like legendary farming today, just some standard Exile stuff, you know. Do 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 do. I really want to get my Bector Corbin and my Baltius Razor so I can spec into agility, and then you know we'll see about other kind of peripheral sort of weapons and things. But I miss my like max agility build. I'm enjoying using the axe. I think we're very strong with the axe and the hammer and all that stuff. But kind of miss my agility. Bum 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 ba-dum bum. Do 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 do. So we're going to our stone, which is over here. Oh, even the steel bindings are like different. They're like shiny, like they didn't used to be. What's a good number of friendos to have? I mean, it really depends, doesn't it, on... I mean, I think there's an endless amount of friendos you could have until such time that your frames start to suffer in your base. And then if you're on a server, then obviously there's a cap to like, what is it, like 55 or something? I did increase the cap on our server till I think it was like 70 as the base cap for followers, just because there's 2 maps now. Hello, Iona. Oops. I'm trying this mod out today. I'm liking it so far. 75. Is that what I put on the server, Banksy? It was like 55 before. What is it on officials now? Is that what it is on officials? Question mark. Did they increase it? Bum ba da bum bum bum. Do 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 do. We got a new cook now, which is nice. Da da. Do 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 do. Do do do. So the problem with this cook is he's going to spend more time walking backwards and forwards than being at his cooking station, which is definitely going to go on his permanent report. You know what I'm saying? Which is why I've got fighters sitting at my workstations, like Ulrich Mountaineer, who's a bearer, a Delencia Snowhunter who is unleveled, who is a Zangiel of Shem, another Delencia Snowhunter. Because the freaking cook just like wander around. I could move the bear. Let's move the bearer from here. We'll put him on guard. And now I guess we can see. I think that they could absolutely reduce the amount of time that these guys spend wandering around. Because I put all these like cook benches and I want to see people kind of working on them. It's kind of like Makes it cozy when they're lit up, doesn't it? Okay. Well, Freddos, I think we might leave it here for today. We've been going for about 3.5 hours and I'm kind of tired. I need to get some snackage and stuff like that. And we will continue this tomorrow. So we're going to draw the winner for our giveaway. So it's !bot ticket in Twitch chat for a chance to win a DLC. And I will list to you what the DLCs are. And make sure you're in Twitch chat. If you're not in Twitch chat, I will call another winner. Make sure your Twitch whispers are open so I can send you your key. What we've got is Architects of Argos, Seekers of the Dawn, Jewel of the West, Treasures of Turan, Savage Frontier, and that's it. So you get those to choose from if you are successful. So I'm going to count up from 10 and then we will draw the winner. And we'll have more giveaways like in the next few streams as well. Don't worry about it if you don't win. All right, counting down from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing the giveaway. Okay, let's draw a winner. And the winner is Jokic. Did I say that correctly? Jockkic. Congratulations to you. Are you in the chat? Congratulations, Jokic. I think it's Jokic because wasn't that the tennis player? Are you in the chat, my dear? Calling Jokic. I'll have a bit of water while we wait to see if you're here. Hopefully I've said the name right. Jockish. Thank you, Bunny. Definitely saw them earlier. Are you here, Jokic? Jock, I see. I'm going to leave that water modded, John. Good times. Yeah. Jockey here. Jock. Calling Jock. Jock. I see. Jock, I see. Are you here, friendo? Oh, I don't know. If you're not here, I might have to call another winner. Hello, hello. Calling Jock, I see. Freya. I love Automod. Thank you, Automod. Oh, I'm going to call another winner. I'm going to count down from 5. And if you don't type in Twitch chat, I will call another winner. I have to be consistent with these things. I think he might have dipped. Yeah, probably dipped. All right, we're going to count down from 5. And when I get to... Damn you, Automod. I know. I'm going to count down from 5. And then if you're not here, then we'll just call another winner. You'll have other opportunities to enter the giveaway. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're going to draw a new winner, people. Let's draw a new winner. The winner is Uncle Sam. Sam, yeah, I see you in the chat. Congratulations, Sam. With a 1.30% chance of winning. Congratulations. There you go. Excellent. Right, Sam, I'm going to send you your key, my dear. Bum, bum, bum. Yay! Ah, bless you. Okay, let me do this situation. Grab your key. Oh, you've got to tell me which key you want. Which one do you want? So we've been doing so many of the same keys. Which one would you want, Sam? Did you hear the list? You have to let me know which one you want. Do you want me to read it again? It's Argos, Seekers of the Dawn, Jewel of the West, Treasures of Turan, and Savage Frontier. Those are the choices. Yep. We're going to hear the cat going meow. That's not my real life cat. That's in game. Argos, Seekers of the Dawn, Jewel of the West, Treasures of Turan, and Savage Frontier are your choices. What do I recommend? Ooh. I have 2 of the Argos keys, and I like the Argos. Argos is good. It depends where you want to like build, what kind of buildings you like and stuff like that. They're all fantastic, honestly. All of them, all equally good. But depends what you want, really. But I have two of the Argos keys and 1 of all the others. So if you're going to ask me, I'd say take an Argos key because I got 2 of those ones. Obviously, bear in mind that the floors and the windows in this are from a freaking add-on, which are not in the DLC. Bear in mind. Building would be good. Does Argos have a build set? Yeah, Argos is a build set. Yeah, it's really good. Very, very nice. Yippers. Thank you for sharing your voice. Thank you, newbie. You want to go for that one, Sam? I do really like it. And then later on, if you feel like getting like the add-on set, you can do. Yeah, I guess it is perfect. Sounds like a good choice to me. Okay, let me grab your key. Bum, 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 bum. Congrats. Very personalised message. There you go. Sent. Congratulations. I hope you enjoy your new build set and everything. Gargos has a great catalogue. Spot the Brit.
Sparky Grim just cheered 100 bits.
Thank you, Sparky.
Thank you for another great stream, Anna.
Thank you so much. That's so nice of you. Thank you for the bits. Thank you everybody for all the support on the stream. It's been super fun today. If anybody would like to join our server, community server, you can do so by joining our Discord. Go to the Conan Exiles channel, look at the pinned messages, and you'll find joining instructions. It's PvE friendly, 2x harvesting, quality of life mods only. And kind of similar to my game, kind of in terms of quality of life mods, including this hair mod and whatnot. Yeah, make sure you follow on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube. I'm on Twitter, TikTok, and Blue Sky. I've got a huge amount of YouTube Conan content on my YouTube channel if you want to check that out as well. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, lovelies. I'm gonna go get some food. All right, bye bye.